D Hall, thank you for the team lineups there, mate. Oh, it seems to have been an absolute nightmare. I'm just making a video for Terry. He wanted me to do a prediction. All right, Terry, mate. MACKEM CABBIE, hope you do it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're going to enjoy the game. I'm going to go for a comfortable 3-0 Sunderland. That's what I'm going to go for. I think if we turn it on, like we have been doing at home, and do the pressing that we can play and the crowd behind us, I think we'll win 3-0. And I fancy Granit Xhaka to get his first goal today as well. So that's your prediction from the MACKEM CABBIE. Enjoy your day, mate. Ta-ra. Terry's at the game. Terry is at the game. All right, Terry, mate. Hello, Ken Walton, member of the channel. Are you well?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with what I said on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
2-1, Alderete and Isidore to score.
Sounds like a plan to me, that, mate.
But I reckon we might go behind early on.
I've just got this I put a 3-0 prediction to Wolves in the Sunderland app on the because it's just the Sunderland thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hate
playing the team at the bottom. We don't turn up, do we?
Cannot stand it. Cannot stand playing teams at the bottom. I'm just trying to find out the get the commentary on the. They keep updating the Sunderland AFC webpage, and it's just.
It's amazing what Bounty will do for a little sausage stew.
Hello, Bounty. How are you doing, sunshine?
Stuart. Shall we see Stuart? Come on, let's go and see Stuart. Let's see Stuart.
How are you doing, Bounty?
Stuffing his face with sausages. He inhales them.
Get in
he's
there.
He's a good lad. He's a good lad.
You can beat a bit of sausage, can you?
No, he loves them. We buy a packet of 70 for him on a Saturday morning, and he'll go through most of those by Tuesday.
Will he?
Yes. Don't think Newcastle are covering online today.
Are they not?
However, there may be a Wolves coverage.
I don't know, because I like to listen to Benno because I hate listening to a biased commentary from the opposition.
Yeah, so do I. But it says on Newcastle, not online. So
right.
But there is a Wolves TV one, which is the official Wolves live stream.
Well, I cannot even find any audio commentary on the website.
Yeah, it's weird.
Have you looked on it?
Yeah.
Can you see?
But then again, I'm not a subscriber to the website. I used to be, but I'm not now.
I'm a subscriber, but it's got Wolverhampton Wanderers 34 minutes to kick off, 53 seconds, but there isn't an option that says press play or anything.
Oh, right. Interesting. There is one on the Wolves TV site. I can post you the link in the chat if you want, Stu.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, they've got to have it available on the website.
And this is going to be fun. Um,
That is bizarre. Video person 2-1 son and Neil Denbury. Hello, cheers, Cabby, for the stream. As always, a live 3-0. Yeah, just bear with us a second. I'm just trying to find out how I can get hold of this commentary and that. They surely won't have removed the commentary from the web page, surely not.
you wouldn't have thought so, particularly if people are paying for it. That'd be a bit naughty.
Yeah, well, I've got no subscriptions to this account because I was paying I think it was $4.99 a month or so, $2.99 a month, something like that, just to get the audio of every game.
Yeah.
But I'm not paying anything now because they seem to have the audio has to be available anyway because it's in the Premier League. But you have to be subscribed to the thingy to get it. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to it.
Yeah. Right, I'm pasting the link to the Wolves live commentary in the Zoom chat, Stu.
Yeah, I'm going to message Nick Barnes as well because he always gets back in touch. I've just messaged Nick because he usually gets back in touch, and then he usually messages the admins that involved. But this will be the first time ever that I've ever actually seen with the fact there's no commentary at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's full time on the Chelsea. I'll have to.
I think Notts Forest might be getting a new manager soon.
Unbelievable. Winless, aren't they?
Yep.
So there's quite a lot of Premier League games playing today.
There is. It's
which will keep the old-fashioned video printer going today.
6 other games on today as well.
I know. Well, that is weird. No audio They can't penalise all the Sunderland fans, surely.
Yeah.
They've got a minute by minute update by text.
Yeah. I can say that, but
that is bizarre. Every single time the Sunderland are playing at home and relying on this site of theirs, there's a problem constantly. All the time. It's just never, ever straightforward. There's always something going on.
Yeah.
Sunderland FC usually post a lot on Twitter. Arriving in style, 31 minutes. Let me put a reply onto this. This usually triggers them. Is there no audio commentary on the website? That's mad, isn't it?
It is.
Hello, Malta. How are you doing? I'm just trying to find some audio commentary, and it looks like Sunderland FC's removed the audio, so you can't even listen to the audio commentary on the website, which is the first I've ever known. Yeah, you can't listen to it anywhere on the radio because of I still don't understand it. Do you? The 3 p.m. blackout carry on, because 1 minute you're allowed to listen to it, and then the next minute you're not.
Yeah.
It's strange, isn't it?
Very, very. Because I mean, we've had some games live, but not all.
Mm-hmm. You're good, yeah. Yeah, we're just trying to find some audio. If not, I'll just have to do some. It's getting to the stage where it's virtually impossible to do watch-alongs.
Yeah.
Have I not got the streaming pass? Well, Malta, the streaming pass isn't available for. You can't watch the game in the United Kingdom on a 3 p.m. kickoff. It's only available for abroad. But I shouldn't have to pay for a streaming pass because the audio should be available. It was always available on the site. For about the history of Sunderland Football Club, I've always been able to listen to the audio through the website because I'm registered with them. But there's usually a listen now or a play button of some sort. I mean, if they have took it off, you would think that they would be notifying the fans, wouldn't you?
You would.
I'm just putting some feelers out there on social media. I mean, do they not realise there's millions in the United Kingdom that would like to listen to the match? Do you know what I mean?
Yep, exactly.
They cannot just
and not everybody can get up to Sunderland every 2 weeks or every week.
Yeah, they surely can't knock the audio off because of the fact I use Freeview, BBC Radio Newcastle, though you might not get it in Carlisle. Not if it's outside the broadcasting range of the northeast, yeah, it'll be disabled. But it's just literally the internet in general. Any unless you've got a DAB digital radio, then actual radio itself, then you can, but you can't listen to it online anywhere.
Yeah, the thing is, even if you had a DAB radio, you wouldn't be able to pick it up outside of Radio Newcastle's broadcast area.
Yeah, because you're outside the area, correct?
Yeah, I can't see any link whatsoever on the Sunderland homepage for live coverage other than the texty one.
Unless it just comes available because it says 25 minutes and 45 seconds. Unless when that countdown's done, the play button will turn up. I've no idea.
Possibly. Possibly.
It's not good though, is it?
It's not.
Because there'll be thousands wanting to tune in.
Mind you, I suppose on the good side, Stu, it's the reason why a lot of people come to you is, those that are a distant can't get it away from where they are. So
well, we'll just see what's what. But it is a bit weird. I've never known that. Like, the thing is, I mean, the only source I can do is on the stick, and just report what I see. But if that sticks, I'm buggered.
Because you'll get Radio Cumbria over in Carlisle, I assume.
Yeah. I've tried to click on Sunderland there on the stick, but I've got a Japan v Wolves rugby game at the minute.
Yeah. Oh well. Be a high scoring match then.
Yeah, I know.
Say Carlisle aren't kicking off the last 5 today.
Oh, is that a later on game, is it?
Yeah, you've got Carlisle against Forest Green Rovers and Hartlepool away to Sutton United, both kicking off at 5:30 this afternoon.
Well, there will be a lot of unhappy supporters around the country. Because the only option you've got is 5 Live, but they only bring you the score updates.
Yeah.
And I don't think Radio 5 Live will be broadcasting the game. They're not going to pick Sunderland Wolves, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just making it harder and harder for fans. Hello, Tony. You okay, mate? We're just trying to find out, get some commentary on in the background at the minute. I mean, even the BBC Sound websites are iffy on the mobile phones. If you've got Wi-Fi on, it doesn't load any of the stations, even on the BBC News or the BBC Weather app.
Yeah.
So to get there's massive glitches in them all. So BBC Sounds, I turn them on, and it just does that. It just does the circle loading. Don't know if you can see that. So what I've got to do is I've got to lock the Wi-Fi off and rely on 5G. I mean, we live in the 2025, and you know, it was better when it was dial-up.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, it remains to be seen whether this live audio commentary on Wolves TV will work or not.
Yeah, I've got Manchester City versus Everton, you know, and they've got Test match special women's cricket because it's the World Cup.
Yeah.
Unless there's anything on TalkSport 2. If you're wondering what we're chatting about, we're just trying to find the audio commentary, which we should usually never have a problem with at the minute. Hello, Kingfisher. You okay, pal?
Yeah, hi, Kingfisher.
Hope you're well. I mean, how can you even report on the match if there's nothing? You can't even read anything. You can't go by anything. How are you supposed to report on it? Do a watch along?
No, exactly.
Am I just being a twiny backside?
Sunderland AFC, there are currently no matches scheduled for live streaming.
Yeah, that'll be the the video, the matches, the play pass.
Okay. No, that's the main safc.com website, CABBIE. And it just brings up the black upcoming match, Saturday 3 p.m. versus Wolves, which will be the live text commentary, I would guess.
Yeah, I'm going to try... Let's talk sport. What a carry on, eh?
Silly.
Usually TalkSport 2 has something going on. No, TalkSport 2 have got Coventry versus Blackburn. Well, poor Sunderland fans, what are you going to do? Wherever you are in the country, you'd be tuning in or putting the webpage on. No, nothing. That's weird, isn't it? Yeah, Sports Exit's not showing it. The only thing I can do is just to see if I can find it on the naughty stick. There's going to be no point having a YouTube channel. Oh, dear, dear, dear. This is depressing, Rob.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
There might just be a link appear. View subscriptions. I've got no subscriptions at all. You definitely can't buy an audio pass because of the 3 p.m. blackout thing.
Yeah.
What we're going to do, Rob, what we're going to talk about when the match is on.
Yeah, I was saying, well, I've got fingers crossed for the Wolves TV.
Where did you get the Wolves TV on?
I just did a search for audio commentary on Google, and it came up with the Wolves TV one.
Tea drinker, we're going to end up having a match thread read along. Yeah, no, but it's naff though, isn't it? Not being able to listen to the crowd in the background. I mean, they can't. I mean, no, there's no way they can do that. They can't. I mean, since internet began, and before the internet, you could phone Sunderland Club call 0898 12 11 40 was the number, and you could listen to the commentary on the phone. So right until the 80s, on the 90s, you've been able to listen to the commentary on match day. There's no way on earth they're going to remove the audio commentary on their website.
Yeah. No, well, they shouldn't.
And they can't say anything about copyright because they've had it on every game this season on the website. Yeah. They can't just remove it, can they?
No, they shouldn't. No, still not coming up with anything. Really odd.
Just bear with us a second. I'm not ignoring everybody in the chat.
Right.
I am just trying to.
I've got a feeling this Wolves one's not going to work.
We're Premier League, Wolves versus Sunderland, and it's got another rugby game on. But yet again, it's not kick-off. It's not kick-off time yet, you see, so they'll not be activated.
Yeah.
Oh, I just absolutely give up. I mean, there'll be others on YouTube as well with the same problem. Commentaries on DAB radio. It is telly, but you have to be living in the northeast to listen to it. So if Rob was living in the northeast, he could actually
put the radio on
and turn the volume up. And that is the only way around it. I'm in the States, so thankfully got it on Peacock. Our Cabby greetings from Norway. How are you doing? You're okay? Are you well? Forest sack manager, is that right?
That wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, that's ridiculous, isn't it? Malta Singh says it's because of the whole Radio Sunderland failure engineered by the BBC Newcastle hierarchy, so only Newcastle commentary is on FM. We should have a BBC Radio Sunderland, Malta, and I've said this all along. BBC Radio Newcastle Total Sport. But they should have a BBC Radio Sunderland. Why haven't they? I've said this for a long time. They maybe have, but they should maybe get more involved with it.
Yeah, but Postecoglou's gone after 39 days.
Do you not think that's just a joke, though?
It is a bit. But, yeah, it's on the Beeb. Breaking news. Boris sacked Postecoglou after 39 days in charge.
Oh, dear me. It is correct, Ken, you are. Yeah, Malta, they've got to be able to have audio commentary. I mean, I can understand it for the video to watch the stream live. But there's thousands and thousands, if not millions, in the United Kingdom that have not been able to make the match, that don't live in Sunderland. They want to listen to the game. And they cannot surely penalise every Sunderland supporter in the country to not listen to it. Hello, Paul Dale. Are you okay? Nice to see you, mate. Another member of the channel, as well as Norway MACKEM is a member of the channel as well. Thanks very much for supporting the channel as always. Here we go. Listen Live has just appeared.
Aha.
It's always a tough place to go, I think.
There we go. Panic over. So that's it. That's what they're doing. It just appears over a certain time. Which I thought might happen.
Yours might have, mine hasn't.
You can register with him, you know.
I'm registered, Stu, but it's just hasn't come up with Listen Live yet.
It will come up.
Yeah, it's appeared now. Just needed a refresh.
Malta's just messaged us. He says, you need to ask someone in the BBC Newcastle broadcast area to do a WhatsApp audio call with the radio on to you from a computer, and you can use WhatsApp on your computer.
Yeah.
But in theory, though, Malta, you know, you're not allowed to... I'm probably not even allowed to have the audio on here because it's the internet. But because I'm talking over it, it's classed as a watch-along and it's there in the background. And I've said this before, when the BBC radio stations don't have the rights, and let's say Talk Sport have the right to a certain game, they can still have the match on in the background, but they'll be talking over it. And then they're allowed to pause. They can say, oh, we've got a chance here, Mo Salah. Oh, he's just hit over the bar. A good chance of Liverpool there. Yes, and what I was saying is then that's how they get around that loophole. And that's why when people come in the chat and say, Cabby, shut up, let me listen to the commentary, it's because I am not allowed to do that. And that is why. That is why. I'm not trying to be a boring old author or anything like that. It's just a fact, like, I'm not really allowed to do it. So you've got to be careful about ticking boxes. Doug B, knew you wouldn't let me down. Are you still over India, Malta? Are you still over in India? These headphones are going great, mine, by the way. I love them.
put it on the other laptop.
Someone's trying to ring me. No, thank you. I am not working. It'll be a customer wanting a taxi. Bye-bye. See, it's best to check the stick when it's like 3 o'clock kickoff because that's when it really gets activated. Just tried on one Sunderland channel here, and there's somebody describing Ken Bagley's shed building. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be putting that on. Do you fancy listening to some Ken Bagley shed building, Rob?
Well, you never know, mate. You never know. Men in sheds, you know, or men building sheds.
Well, I've got the Premier League match on here now, but oh yes, we are. Here we are. We have a nice stadium of light we've got there. So, Rob, what were we panicking about, man?
Yeah, they'll just leave it a bit late, don't they?
Oh, the D and all. So please like and subscribe if you can. Hit the thumbs up to massively help me channel. Thank you very, very much. I've got a voicemail now on here. I better take this voicemail because it is usually important. 2 seconds.
Hi, Janet.
Let's see what rubbish I've got.
Received Tuesday, October.
I get loads of spam calls from sales, you know. Listen to this.
1 a.m.
Mr. Curtis, Mr. Rahman here.
Can you hear that? This is what I get from you.
Mr. Curtis, best offer of the year, Halloween, round the corner. Stinky scary stockings and pantyhose. Very, very good offer.
What the hell?
Resistant stinky stockings and pantyhose. Legs up to the
Message
That what is good?
New message.
That's what I get.
Received today at 2.
That's mad.
Yeah, the record against Wolves for Daytona Fire is actually quite good. The last game we played, we beat them. The last time we played them was 2018. We beat them 3-0, and 2-0 draws prior to that. But there was only 2 games prior to that against Wolves, going back to 2012.
Aye.
But the last one was 6th of May 2018, and we beat them 3-0 in the championship.
Fantastic, fantastic. Oh, it was D Hall that tried to ring us. I didn't know the number, you see. If it's a number I don't know, I just think it's a customer. I'll have to log it on. I'll have to try and remember that. I think he was going to try and put the audio through there. But no, I'm pleased. I mean, the Sunderland website, I was going to say, they can't not.
Competitive. They didn't win.
There we go.
Yeah, I've got it on the other laptop playing away now, so.
No problem. Hello to the 92 people in, which is phenomenal because the fact like the match hasn't even started yet and there's 92 people in. Thank you. Honestly, click the like button up. Thank you. My channel's been a bit still because of the international break, which I cannot stand because being a YouTube vlogger, there's no to really talk about. There's no going on when the international duties is over with. And yeah, yes, Ange has been sacked. Well, as you can see along on the video printer below, they lost against Chelsea 3-0, and I believe they failed to win a game under Ange Postecoglou. So what's next for Nottingham Forest, and who's the next manager that's going to take over there? Who do you think would fancy the job, Rob?
And what worries me is who Nottingham Forest think might be a good manager. And if you think about the young managers in the Premier League that have done all right, there's one name springs to mind.
Regis.
fingers crossed it's not him, but it would not surprise me to see one of the established Premier League teams come in for him.
I know, and I've said this, if Sunderland becomes successful by staying up, then we're going to have a problem keeping hold of Regis Labrie, are we not?
Yeah, I think we'll have a problem keeping hold of Regis. We'll have a problem keeping hold of some of the players as well, because they'll do an Isaac and decide they want to go to a team that's going to be playing. Well, he might be playing in Europe. You never know, but
No, I know.
They're going to be wanting to be off to play in the European competitions.
Of course, there's lots to talk about CABBIE Malta. Well, there is, but the YouTube audience are not interested in anything you put up unless it's breaking news of a signing or a player leaving. If you put up a video of any general chit chat about the club, then people just don't click on it. They're not interested in it. Anything controversial that you posted, like will Regis Labrie be away by the end of the season, all that, you get thousands of views. Like I've done my player profile videos, nobody's interested in that, but I put it up there to fill the library up. That's just the way YouTube works, and that's what everyone. We're interested in controversy, aren't we? That's what we like. Yeah. That's what we like to look at. Anything that's not controversial or exciting either way, folks aren't interested. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, interesting. The Lure Chronicles has posted something in there, and we discussed this on Monday in the Premier League show about Brobby and the fact he hasn't started a game yet. Good point. But I think ZXN mentions the fact that he's carrying a bit of an injury and has been since we signed him, and he's not fully match fit yet. So, but we did discuss this on Monday. I was thinking we need to start him so that he can hold the ball up for the likes of Lefebvre, Mayenda, Isidore to run.
Any opportunity he gets, he's here. We've seen that.
But if he isn't fully fit, he's not going to last a full 90 minutes, is he?
No, I know. Yeah, the nice headphones, Malta. But yeah, I mean, the podcast show we're doing on Monday, I am going to look at how to get it linked up to just upload the audio to other sites and stuff. I will get round to doing that. I mean, I'm thinking, like, do I also do another podcast? Do I start the Friday one up again? Because I used to do that, and quite a few people have been emailing me and messaging me saying, Cabby, why don't you put your do the Friday podcast again, 8 till 9 on the Friday? Because obviously pre-match chat to see who we're going to be playing and how do you think we'll fare.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing it again, not at all.
I'd be up for it.
It's just an hour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kingfisher says, I do appreciate the player profiles. Keep it up. Thank you, Kingfisher. Tea Drinker, I really think Regis likes it here. Oh, I'll tell you guys as well. I've been doing filming for the Premier League documentary. I was over Sunderland on Thursday and I had a film crew all around my car. And it's called Under My Skin. And they've already done a few documentaries on Everton, Ipswich. Have a look. It's really professional what they've done. And this one's about the rivalry of Sunderland and Newcastle. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait for that to come out, because that'll be. I reckon that's going to be available coming up in December, just before the thingy. So I can't wait for that to kick off. But yeah, it was good. I was there ages, getting the filming and all that sorted. And but I'm not allowed to mention what we're talking about, because that is for when it goes live. Well, I'm allowed to mention the fact I was there filming for that, but I'm not allowed to say anything what we were talking about. Tony Hubbard's just donated £5 to the channel. Well, thank you very much for that indeed, Tony. That is a massive, massive help. Do appreciate that. Very kind indeed. Let's see the...
Wolves Wolves playing from left to right,
Have the match started?
attacking the Roker end in the first half. And,
Just about to kick off, I think, Cabby.
It is
Show raising the red card day.
raises in the red card day.
Yes. Excellent.
Here we go.
And all the players and the referee have taken the knee this afternoon. And now Rob Jones, the referee, gets the game
just kicked
underway.
And we're off. Welcome back to the Premier League, guys.
Sunderland penalty area, headed away by Alderete. A little shove in the back.
What you thinking, Rob? What you thinking?
2-1.
Sunderland on the left of
2-1, but it
midfield
wouldn't
in the
surprise me if we go
half.
behind.
Rob
Because
Jones
Wolves
was
seem
here
to have
in
this knack
February
of
when
scoring
Sunderland played
and
Watford,
then
finished 2-2.
failing miserably
He gave one penalty
late in the
to
game.
Watford and 6
They've
yellow
lost
cards.
quite a few games later.
See how
So
happy he is to hand out
that's what I
cards this
reckon.
afternoon,
2-1
Yao
to
Gomez
Sunderland,
for Wolves
but
is
possibly
on
go
4
behind first.
yellow cards.
You might have to just adjust your volume a little bit there, Rob, or move your headphone, your mic to your mouth a little bit.
Is that better?
That's better, mate, yeah. Once again, Tony Hubbard, thanks for that donation, mate. That means so much, it really does. Yeah, it does feel like you're just Tony. Kingfisher come on Sunderland. Hello, Colin Major. Afternoon. The Lua Chronicles, that makes sense if he's carrying an injury. Hadn't realised. Fingers crossed he can be an important man.
And happy
Up
birthday
top
to Peter
as the
Nicol.
season goes on. Yeah.
Just in front of him, and it's come all the way back for Alderete to sprint back here.
Tony Hubbard says, thanks for your commentary, Cabby. As a Sunderland fan in the Midlands, it's the only one way to keep up with live matches. No, you're welcome, Tony. I'm just so glad I can bring the service to
Signed
you.
in the summer from Fluminense.
Just let me know in the chat, can you hear me and Rob and the commentary in the background as well?
Lax, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm not allowed to have the commentary
Throw
playing
on that far
constantly
side throw for
because it's
Wolverhampton
class.
in the just inside
As
the Sunderland half.
you should just
Reduced
stream the
his
game and
tracksuit, his
to
arms
Watchalong.
folded, pensively watching on. Wolves have taken the lead in their last 3 games, but failed to
It's
win
just
any
so
of them,
nice
but
to
they've
have
much improved
football
in the
back.
last
It
2
is.
games against
It
Tottenham
is.
and Brighton. As,
Oh, where the
tried
lad
to
says
push the
Lua
ball on
Chronicles.
past
Janet,
Lefay.
oops, had to
Hume
restart the
gets the ball back
computer.
to
Peter Nicol,
Lefay,
hello.
slips it in the middle, quick ball off Chris
Need
Rigg,
goals.
finds to
It's my
Xhaka.
birthday today,
Running
so
on
have a
to
drink for every
McKaylee,
goal. Happy
the
birthday,
referee
Peter
touched the
Nicol,
ball
mate.
into the top ball.
Taking the knee crap, leave it out of football, says Daytona.
No, it wouldn't.
How are you, Cabby? What is your prediction?
Got away with that one.
And who are the goal scorers,
In
says
favour
David Richardson.
of
Hello to
Xhaka.
Geordie Groundwater.
And Sunderland.
My predictions
Just at the
is
edge
if
of the
Sunderland
Centre circle.
have the mentality that we're not going to turn up as top of the league, we'll lose 3-0.
Rolls it out on this left-hand side to
If we can
Siddiqui.
play like we can at
Inside
home,
to Xhaka,
I'm going
just
for
in front
3-0
of
Sunderland.
Wolves half. And then back into the middle to Dan Ballard.
But it
Ballard
depends who
taking it
mentally
into the Wolves
turns up today.
half. Closed down momentarily by Yao Gomez. Back it comes from McKaylee to Ballard.
I mean, this could be the hardest game
And then on to Xhaka. Oh, he's given the ball
In the
straight
Premier League.
away to Munetsi.
At home.
Zimbabwean taking this on. He's going to shoot
Yeah,
from range.
because I
It's a
mean,
long
Wolves
way
have
off
improved.
target.
I mean, they were appalling
Sloppy
first
from
couple of
Xhaka,
games, but they
giving
have
the ball away in the
improved.
position he did.
But they just
We've said that
concede
earlier,
late.
like-
They've taken the lead
We've
in
said
the
that in
last
the first
3
5
games
minutes, haven't
and
we?
then
You
gone
know,
on
used
to
that word sloppy.
either
You know,
draw or
Ballard's
lose.
been
Yeah.
sloppy. You know, Xhaka's been sloppy with the passing.
We're in the 4th minute. It's 0-0.
Okay, Geordie, I've
The
just
ball
turned
is
my
back with
microphone
Robin
down a
Ruffs
little
at the
bit.
moment. Closed down by Arias. Out to Alderete. Skips past
So nice to see
Munetsi.
McKaylee starting, isn't it?
Hume on the left
Yeah,
wing. Over
yeah.
the halfway line for Sunderland. Siddiqui's made a run down to the corner of the penalty area. Hume crosses behind Rigg. He couldn't get hold of it, and then
Corner.
McKaylee.
Well, it was going
1-0
for
will
a
do me. The
2-1.
free needs a good
Wide
few
given.
chances,
Right,
says
given the goal kick.
ZXN. Paul Dale
McKaylee's
sounds
driven
great
one
loud
just
and
past
clear.
the
Malta
foot of the
saying
post. He ran onto
says
it.
2-1 Sunderland.
Hit it first time, but just slipped past the post.
Thanks for the 4 subscribers. It's
Sunderland's
hard very
best
much.
move early in the game, in the 4th minute, 0-0, live on BBC.
I wonder how
Radio
many at the
Newcastle.
game went across the
Ball
Keel
back
crossing
with Sam
this
Johnston,
this
32
afternoon.
year old
Yeah,
former
I know.
England keeper.
I know. Let's hope we
4
can
caps for the former
fetch
Manchester
3 points
United
back for the first time
Crystal
ever.
Palace
Crossing
keeper.
the Keel crossing coming
Ball
home.
is tapped
That'd be nice,
out.
wouldn't it? All the Sunderland
Yeah.
fans to have 3 points in the
On
pocket.
loan,
coming home.
Ladislav Krejci, and they almost got themselves in a tangle at the back, but they do get the ball worked out through Santiago Bueno.
Don't know if you've got the same
And on
stream,
now
but
in
mine's
through
just
midfield
dropped
into
out
the
again.
Sunderland half. It comes back to
That's
Santiago
it.
Bueno.
I'm
giving
on
him his
3 minutes
Christian name
34
as
at
well,
the
because the
minute.
left back is Hugo
Bueno.
Bueno, but they're not related. One's Spanish, one's
Thanks for the other
Uruguayan.
subscriber.
Here's
Thank
the
you.
Uruguayan
Afternoon Revo. Andrew
Out
Moore. Let's
wide
see if
to
everything
Matt
clicks
Doherty,
today.
back in the
5
side,
minutes of the lads.
Republic of Ireland international after a broken wrist.
Well,
That'd be nice.
Back to
Hello to the
Santiago
210
Bueno.
watching.
Now Arias.
It's great to have
Doherty
yous
tries
back.
to cross, it comes off the back of Trey Hume.
And it's nice to see
Isidore
Rob as
trying to
well
head it
and
on.
his dog.
And
He's
it's whipped
disappeared,
away from
but
Enzo Lefebvre
you know the
back to
magic word,
goalkeeper
Cabby.
Johnston, who's just
If I
outside
say
his penalty
sausage,
area.
he'll appear.
And Enzo Lefebvre goes
And
to
Malta
close him
says he'll
down.
be up for Friday night
Johnston
as well.
passes it
So
down
I
to
might bring
Doherty
that back, you know,
halfway
Rob.
line wide.
Yeah, sounds like a
Slips it
plan.
back inside
The
then
Friday night
to Andre, the Brazilian midfielder.
Sunderland AFC
and then
Premier League
João
show.
Gomez.
See, the
There
magic
are three
word was
Gomez's
used.
in the squad as well. None of them are related. A mixture of
I'm just going to see
Brazilian
the daughter
and
just
Portuguese.
have a chat away.
Yeah.
And the ball wide,
Yeah,
on
not
the
a
far
problem.
side to Hugo Bueno, and then eventually back inside
There's
to
a
Andre.
couple of pics on
Left
the
edge of the
Sunderland
centre
website,
circle,
Malta, of the Kale
just
crossing.
inside the
It looks
Sunderland
absolutely
half.
packed.
Santiago Bueno,
There's a lot of people
Andre
using it.
pushing it on to
Um,
João Gomez, and now
That was
forwards
taken
again,
at
looking
half
for
past
Arias.
2 this afternoon,
The right side
apparently.
of central midfield, pushed out by Hume and Lefebvre or Rigg. Rigg nearly got a loose ball, he'd have been away. Wolves kept possession.
L12, afternoon.
Swing a ball out wide, and Mukiele heads it off into touch. Throw to Wolves. It's back to Andre on the halfway line.
I'm just going to check and see who is left
Forwards,
back.
down that left wing, trying to get it to Rodrigo Gomez. And he's now
Mukiele
looking to
is
roll it
left back
inside
today.
to João Gomez. Matt Doherty. Doherty back behind him, Santiago Bueno. He squares the ball to his left-hand side to Kalachi, Ladislav Kalachi, the Czech centre-half on loan from Girona. It's played down the left of the penalty area, pulled back into the box. Siddiqui made the clearance, and then it's cleared again by Hume out to the right of the penalty area. And
Geordie
Mukiele
Groundwater was
puts
that
him away
Magic
for another
Johnson we're
Wolves
talking about
throw.
there in 99, as opposed to
One to on the
Adam
far side by
Johnson.
Wolves, but well defended.
A bit about
By
them. I mean,
Siddiqui,
they're knocking
yeah.
the ball about.
Ah, yeah.
They're not a
It's
bad
all right.
team.
I never ever did
No,
know
they're
what
not
I
a bad
left
team.
from
And I think that's
right.
certainly got to be
Yeah.
reiterated
Yeah.
because people assume that just because they're bottom of the table.
Right.
Here's Arias, looks to get it here to Munetsi. It's a poor ball in though. It's taken comfortably
That would
by
be typical Malta.
Robin Ruffs. Scoops it up with his near post. We're in the 8th minute now, 0-0. 9th versus 20th, according to the table, but it's there's not going to be a vast difference, I think, in the two teams. Little flick on here,
Make
trying to
sure.
find Strand Larsen.
Make
but,
sure.
there's a free kick to Sunderland, foul by the Norwegian. Caught Ballard. He's flat on his back at the minute.
But
Nursing
again,
his,
communication, two of them have gone. I think has he pushed Hume?
Yeah, I think Hume's over on his left-hand side. I think.
They must be very, very loud then if you can hear them in India, Malta.
Xhaka's crouched over. I'm sure it is Ballard. It looked as though it was his shoulder was the issue when he hit the floor. Hume went over the top of him, I think, but Ballard still. This is.
And they're going to let the physio on.
Well, it's interesting because he's not even at the touchline, is he? At the moment. He's back up on his feet. Ballard's up and he's okay. The referee's check. There's no sign of the any of the physios looking to come on. Ballard's going to take the free kick. Xhaka takes it in the end. Crystal Palace 0, Bournemouth 1. Bournemouth, who've had a terrific start to the season. Ballard out to Mukiele. Back inside to Siddiqui. Behind him is Ballard again at the corner of the penalty area. Cross to Alderete. Closed down, but he sweeps the ball up here now to Siddiqui. Siddiqui, Isidore is flagged down. Stays down. Isidore into the penalty area. Isidore! Isidore!
Offside. He's given offside.
He's given him offside.
Scored. Oh,
Offside.
Somebody's offside.
They will review this.
Yeah. It'll go to VAR.
The flag, it's just this issue, the flag coming up so late. But why didn't he flag him when he made the break?
Oh, he's not offside.
This is going to be...
I don't think he's offside.
We'll have to see it again, but terrific finish.
I don't think he's offside, Nick.
Wonderful finish with the left foot from Isidore. And this is surely being
I think the
reviewed.
farm. I think. Oh, he's given it.
He's given it. has given the
offside.
free kick.
Ooh, it was close. That was
Decision,
close.
No goal. VAR offside.
Tell you what, they was quick with that decision, weren't
They
they?
were quick with that decision. It was tight, and now at the other end, it's Strand Larsen fouling. Ballard.
I tell you what, great finish.
Terrific finish. Unfortunately,
Are you sure, Malta? Have you
He
looked
as though
really
he was
hard?
onside.
it was tight, I think.
Close.
So 0-0 still. That offside decision coming in the 10th
Nope.
minute.
Goal disallowed on VAR.
Roofs with a free kick taps it out to Siddiqui. Back to Robin Roofs. Closed down by Arias. He gets the ball out to Hume on the left wing in front of Vitor Pereira, the Portuguese manager of Wolves. And then Lafay's tackled fairly comfortably, actually. Arias inside to Munetsi. Marshall Munetsi, very experienced Zimbabwean international midfielder. Alderete at the edge of the Sunderland penalty area to Ballard. Ballard bringing this ball out through the middle. Wide to Traore, who's not seen much of it yet. He lays it back off to Ballard. And Ballard back to Alderete. Alderete bringing this up towards the halfway line and then pushing it back.
You missed a goal,
Ballard.
Cabby.
Ballard to Mukiele. Mukiele on the halfway line on the right-hand side.
Which
what's
was
the
then
score?
disallowed, which was then disallowed by VAR.
Ballard.
So,
Who scored it?
Away to the left.
is it up?
It's headed out by
Oh,
Doherty
no way.
over
Yeah, and then disallowed.
Enzo
Was it a
Lafay.
good
It's
goal?
throw for Sunderland deep in the Wolves.
I think
half
it
on the
was, yeah.
left-hand
The
side. 12th minute 0-0.
Long
ball
throw.
played through,
And,
put it in the back of the
Mukiele's
net, but
coming across.
linesman
take
flagged,
the
referee
throw.
went to
Yeah, as
VAR
you say,
and then
long
ruled it
throw.
out. So,
Was it offside though?
Mukiele.
well, Benno says
And
no.
they've been practicing their set pieces, of course.
Hello
Wolves is
Simon, you
They
alright
have
mate?
indeed.
in the warm-up.
I think Ronaldo's still banned, isn't he?
here's
He's
what
still
they
on
will
his
need to
third
defend now. This
match
throw
from
for
the red
Ronaldo, I
card he
think
got.
so, yeah.
Mukiele on the left. He's only about
Any
halfway
latest scores?
inside
Is it right
the
Bournemouth have scored?
Wolves half,
Bournemouth
so
are
it's gonna
1-0
be a
up.
prodigious throw.
Bournemouth are 1-0 up, are they?
Yeah,
Mukiele
Bournemouth 1-0 up against Palace.
to reach
Wales
the
have come off for Palace recently,
6-yard
haven't they?
box, if that's his intention.
Lost their first
Here
game
it
in
comes, it floats
Yonks
up
and then
towards the penalty
they gone
spot.
1-0 down
It
against
drops
Bournemouth
down
at
and is
home.
hooked
So,
away by Rodrigo Gomez, only as far as Siddiqui. Siddiqui's
Hello
putting it
Dougie
right
Stewart,
back up
the
for Mukiele
moderator.
to try
How
and
are you
win.
doing?
oh, Dougie,
And it's hooked away in front of Trey Hume for another long throw from Mukiele. This one is much closer. He's only 10-12 yards from the corner flag on the left-hand side.
What did you? Oh, you wouldn't have seen it, Rob, did you?
13th
Whether it was
minute.
offside or not?
Alderete goes up. Ballard's
Ben
up
was
there,
said
of
not,
course, inside the
but,
penalty area. 0-0 as Mukiele
the referee
launches one
then
into the box
reviewed it
again.
on VAR and gave it
Headed
as
away,
offside. So,
headed away again by Rodrigo Gomez on the far side.
You're going to get it though,
Xhaka runs
Rob. You're
onto
going to
it.
get VAR go against you, and you're going to get VAR go with you.
you
To
will,
Siddiqui on the
you will.
halfway line. And,
Just needs to be consistent, I
Siddiqui
think, i.e.,
pauses a
you know,
moment, then
work
suddenly has a
work
little burst
evenly
and plays it
rather than
to his right,
be
to
stacked
Xhaka.
against you all the
Xhaka
time.
to Siddiqui again, and Siddiqui to Hume.
319
Hume
watching.
to
Can you believe that? That's
Mukiele's
massive.
still up
Thank
on the
you.
left at the edge of the penalty area, crosses. Good
That's
ball into the box,
319
looking for
people who
Ballard, who's
can't
still
get
up.
radio in
And
Newcastle.
Still with Sunderland, Lafay on the corner. Hume urged to shoot, blocked.
Another
It's in the air.
4 subscribers
Arias
as well.
sets it
Thank
out.
you.
Hume
Please
runs
hit
onto
that
it. And everyone's staying up.
like button.
Alderete on the
Look at
halfway
over 100.
line.
I'm an Arsenal
Ballard
fan. How's
stayed up.
Xhaka doing for you? He's a
Calling for the
rock,
ball to
Mark.
be
He's an
played up
absolute
forwards
rock.
to him
What a
by
player.
Siddiqui,
Absolutely.
who's on it now. Lays it off to Xhaka. And Xhaka, edge of the
It's not just that, he's a
centre
leader
circle,
as well.
sweeps it out to Hume on the left wing. Hume,
Yeah.
good ball
Thank
into the
thank
box.
you to
trying to find
Arsenal for
Isidore.
letting him leave
Now
so he could come back to
Enzo
us.
Lafay, behind him is Xhaka. And now Alderete on this left-hand side.
Bright start by Sunderland,
Alderete
mind.
inside to Xhaka.
Yeah,
And Ballard's back in the centre circle now with Siddiqui. Siddiqui
Can Isidore
taps
score?
it to,
Make it 4 in
to
a
Dan
row at home.
Ballard. Ballard back to Siddiqui. And then across here on the left to Alderete. Alderete slips it through to Trey Hume. Trey Hume, good ball to Ballard.
Would you be happy with a point today?
And then through
I
again.
think I would,
to
yeah.
Rigg.
I'd
Rigg
prefer
now.
3.
Good ball out to Traore
and I think
on the
we're
right-hand side.
good
Corner
enough
of the
for
penalty
3.
area on the right. Slips it through, trying to find
But
Rigg at
if
the edge
we
of
have
the
to
area,
settle
but
for a
Wolves
point,
get the
I'd
ball
be
clear.
reasonably
Up
happy
towards
with that.
Strand Larsen.
It's Premier League after all.
Comes
We're
back,
not
headed
talking
back,
about
straight to
Mickey
Traore,
Mouse
in
teams,
fact,
are we?
and João
Apart from
Pat-
Notts Forest.
João Gomez goes through him, but the referee's played on.
Apparently that would have
And
been a good
Wolves
goal
on the
from VAR
counter-attack
as well.
now. laying the ball off to Rodrigo Gomez, but in slides Ballard, gets the ball to Rigg, picked up by Xhaka, and that's got the crowd animated.
You've started well.
Go at him.
Mark.
With McKaylee just behind him. McKaylee swings the ball across, looking for Lefebvre. It's headed out.
I fancy Arsenal for the Championship, for the
to take another
Premier
long
League.
throw in the 15th.
I'd rather have
Sunderland, 0-0.
Arsenal mind winning it than
BBC
Liverpool.
Radio Newcastle.
Yeah, or Man City.
Yeah.
Getting boring,
Sadiki
Man
leads
City.
the
When
ball.
it
It's
was
different,
like
don't
boring
it?
when Man
Down
United kept
towards
winning
the
it.
technical area for a little bit of
Yeah, stats-wise, Xhaka's up there with the best in the whole league. Incredible signing. Yeah.
McKaylee strolling down to take the throw. Again, it's about halfway inside the Wolves half on the left.
Yeah, he's a class player. He is a class player.
Sadiki.
What's impressed me with Sunderland, the fact like we've more than matched literally every opposition we've played, haven't we? Even Manchester United last week. I mean, second half we were definitely head to head with them.
With a long throw,
Yeah,
hands
and
in the air,
you know,
looking
if
for
we'd
Ballard,
taken our
headed away
chances
again by
against
Wolves.
Burnley and Man
Lefebvre will
United,
onto it
the
this
two
time.
games that we've
He's
lost,
got Arias on his shoulder, slips it inside.
if we'd
to
taken the
Xhaka.
chances we
Xhaka
had
back
early
out to
on,
McKaylee
then,
this left
you know,
wing.
they could have been
And
totally
McKaylee
different
now
games.
Yeah.
Plays it back.
Welcome to the best watch
into the
along with
middle
Cabby and Rob.
to
Cheers, Dougie.
Xhaka
Thanks,
goes
Dougie.
down,
And
looks
Dougie's the
for
best
Lefebvre with
moderator
the
on
ball
YouTube,
to
isn't he?
Lefebvre on the left wing.
You're
Lefebvre
down Liverpool and Newcastle.
works a bit of space from Doherty,
Yep.
slips it to McKaylee. He plays it through to Hume. Back to McKaylee.
Get in!
That'll be a goal, eh?
Get in!
What a well-worked goal from Sunderland.
And I'm not changing the scoreboard until it's
Excellent
classified here.
I tell you what, that's what you call a 1-2.
Beautifully worked by Sunderland. All set up by the initial pass from Xhaka.
Gary Bennett's wolf.
Lefebvre on that left-hand side. Lefebvre's lovely little touch.
I'm not changing the scoreboard
Inside to
until
Hume and McKaylee. And Sunderland take the lead.
Brilliant 1-2, give and go.
that's Sunderland.
Brilliant.
That was
Maybe
the
I say
start
you've got
they
it
were
up,
looking
Cabby.
for.
Thank you.
Credit
Second,
to
put it up and then take it down
McKaylee
again.
there.
Oh yeah. I'm sure of that. I'm just.
Brilliant football.
The thing is, how many minutes do you give it before you say to go?
Well, with VAR,
Lordy McKaylee.
2-5.
It deserved to go in, didn't it?
It did.
You know, squeeze it through his legs.
I want to change the
It was an
scoreboard, but I
agonising moment,
daren't.
wasn't it? When it went through the legs, we thought, is it going to creep over the line? It did, clearly. And Sunderland lead.
Yeah, I think United put it up,
1-0.
Cabby. I think that's fairly
The start
solid.
they wanted, the start they were
That
looking
one.
for. One goal disallowed.
Oof.
And
Keeper should have got that, mind, if you were a
Now
Newcastle or a
one
Wolves fan.
genuine
Yeah.
Nice little
goal.
1-2.
Nordi Mukwele
Who's our 32? Who was the 1-2 with?
to add to the little
Hume,
list of
Human
growing list
Mukiele.
of goal scorers this season.
Wow.
Isidore Mayenda, Ballard, Lefebvre and Alderete.
Listen to that crowd, says Malta. Brilliant.
Of course, you can add Mark Guillet to that, can't you?
I think it's a goal, says Great
goal
Dickinson,
in the League
Liverpool
Cup.
fan. And the thing
1-0
is,
then
though,
to Sunderland.
it's not the old Sunderland of sorts, is it, where they take
Ball
the
is
foot
out
off
from
the
the
gas
far
and just
post.
sit back on a
Throw
one-goal lead, like with past managers
to
we've had.
Wolves,
No.
who, having taken the lead in the last 4 games,
And this is the guy who
and
scored
now
woo's been injured.
behind in their last 3 games, and now
Is that
behind
right?
their 4th
No.
game.
That was.
Now what
Tick.
was being spoken about by Reggie Strabris was
And us.
scored 2 and us.
We're greedy. We want that second goal, don't we? A little
Now, the
bit
one,
of a
the one
cushion.
that was injured, the one that we didn't think would be playing, Cabby, was
Want that second goal.
Sadiki.
Oh, Sadiq. I get muddled up between Sadiq and Mukulele.
Sunderland
Can you
to
understand
break
why I
again.
do?
The goal
Yeah,
scorer,
yeah.
Mukiele, on the far side,
Yeah.
into the
Oh,
Wolves
Mukiele.
half, sliding tackle from
Excellent.
Gretche,
Oh, it's great to be back in it.
throw for
Yeah,
Sunderland.
especially when we were winning.
We might score again from this throw-in.
Well, it was a good spell of football leading up to it. The whole,
It
that
was
whole
indeed.
spell. I mean, they were putting Wolves
Like I
under
say,
pressure. The
you just
throws
can't
from
see
Mukiele.
Sunderland sitting
You know,
back,
we've
can
got
you?
we've got that
No,
feeling now,
no.
Nick, where, you know, a couple of years ago we didn't think that we could score from a
Yeah,
set piece.
Diarra is
Now,
injured.
every time we get a throw, especially
Yeah,
around
yeah.
that 18, we look a threat, don't we? Especially with Ballard.
Yeah.
Janet
Mukiele
says
then
schoolboy
from the right this
goalkeeping.
time for the
Weren't the
first
best.
time, launches the ball from the throw. Ballard gets his head on it, but it's
It
hooked out
happens.
again by Wolves. Siddiqui will run onto
I mean,
this
Leeds
and plays it back
keeper last year, he was a good keeper,
Robin
apart
Roofs.
from when he played us, when he kept
Roofs
throwing the
passes
ball
it
in the
down
net.
right in
or
the
not?
middle of the Sunderland half.
just
He
settle
plays
down or
it,
not?
passes it out to Xhaka.
Ballard stayed up.
Again, Ballard stayed up.
Back in a second. Hold on.
Come back to that initial ball by Xhaka. Perfect
Great
ball
pass.
from halfway out wide to
Yeah.
Lefay. Lefay's little dink to shake off Doherty and then make the space for the opening for Hume and McKaylee. It was brilliant. Now here's Hume. It's foul, surely. Foul by Munetsi.
Yeah, I think Siddiqui had
So
a
free
sprained
kick,
ankle
just
from an international game,
yard or so
and
from the
Alderete
touchline on the
had
left, halfway
a
inside the
muscle
Wolves
strain.
half.
It wasn't as bad as thought, and they were both
Xhaka
able
will
to
take
be
Xhaka's coming and strolling across.
in the team today.
Lefay standing
So,
over the
yeah, good.
The only thing he
Ball
doesn't take is the goal kicks. Nah, he's quality, isn't he?
He is
He is,
Apart from
you know.
that error
Yeah,
to
Mike,
Tell you
Mike,
what,
that's a
he
very good
pulls the
point you
strings,
make
but, you know,
there.
he's passing.
Because historically
That's
we've never
quality,
been
innit?
able to
Yeah.
do that, but we actually do have
So
quite
Lefay
a bit
and Xhaka over
of
this
strength
free
and
kick.
depth
Wide on the left, halfway inside the
in most
Wolves
departments
half.
these days.
Wolves in their turquoise tops. Sunderland, of course, in their red and white stripes.
Yeah, definitely agree with
And
Stephen.
Xhaka
I would
leaves
prefer
a
to see
for
Burnley
Lefay to
get
float
beat.
up into the penalty area. The keeper punches it out. And Hume will race across with João Gomez.
and then Burnley
and wins
just
the
score.
throw.
Yeah, typical.
Sunderland have another throw. And Mukiele is over there to take another long throw. Sunderland substitutes warming up, 4 of them. So
And
now
we've got our Indonesian contingent
Siddiqui's back.
in
Xhaka,
CABBIE.
it's a short throw this
Dimas,
time to
good
Xhaka.
afternoon.
Back to Mukiele on the right. He's got Rodrigo Gomez in front of him, and Mukiele plays it behind him to Xhaka. Xhaka down the right again, and Mukiele trying a quick flick to get it to Traore. It's come back to him, and Alderete played a poor pass. Swept past Traore.
And Batam.
For throw to Wolves.
Tell you what, it
Sunderland
looks
leading
like he's
1-0.
enjoying it out there, isn't he, McKaylee?
Burnley 1, Leeds 0 in the game between the two newly promoted clubs, and of course it's Burnley next for Wolves at Molineux. Then they have a League Cup tie at home to Chelsea. They've had 3 home ties in the League Cup. Wolves, they've won against West Ham and then Everton. Chelsea next, but they're losing here at Sunderland. 1-0. There's a foul on Traore. Nudge in the back, goes down. And João Gomez, who's on
Yeah, Simon,
for
I'm
yellow
hoping
cards.
Diarra will be
Has
back
to be a bit
for
careful.
The thing is, it's
the
good
beginning of
for us
December.
because another set piece, and you just think, and Wolves a little bit fragile on set
Yep,
pieces.
Revo, you're absolutely
Well, by the
right.
fact
Here's the
they were
commentator.
practicing them
Yeah.
in the warm-up
Yeah.
suggests they probably are.
You know
doesn't
what
it?
the moral of that story is? Shut up, and then it won't happen. So
So
Make one of them count again.
yeah,
Come on, good delivery.
It's Xhaka and Lefay
Indonesia,
over the
what
free
time
kick,
is
as
it in
you'd expect.
Indonesia? It's
The defensive
probably
line is 12 yards.
about 10 or 11 o'clock in the evening.
Mukiele's gone
Out
up to
there, I
join
would have
it.
guessed.
Siddiqui back. Hume just outside the D. Lefay drives this in over the bar.
Too much.
I think he was looking for the top corner.
21,
but it's just, as you say,
25,
too
yeah.
much. Behind for a goal kick.
So 6 hours.
2 points Wolves have. Last season at this stage they only had 1 point. So, but as our colleague from Wolves was telling you last night on Total Sport on Radio Newcastle, the bar was much lower in one sense last season.
Yeah, no
The
way,
3
I
promoted
absolutely
clubs
agree. Been to Bali a
had
couple of
such bad
times.
seasons.
It's,
This season, that's not the
I love
case.
it there.
That's how Wolves survived. And there's a bit of a battle going on the far side.
Yeah.
Siddiqui's tackled and fouled. That's another free kick to Sunderland. Wide on the right, this one. About a third of the way inside the Wolves half. Sunderland leading 1-0. Mukiele's goal in the 17th minute. Hume's across this time with Xhaka. Siddiqui patrols the area in front of the centre circle. And there was a bit of a mix-up then between Xhaka and Hume.
No, that was part and parcel of it.
I think
It's
that was
possible,
intended, is it?
now that
fool
we're
us.
in the Premiership, Dimas, that
both
we
ran over the
may
ball.
get invited
Hume
into
with
some
the
of the
free kick.
tournaments that
Mukiele heads
are
it
held
back
out
into
in
the penalty
Southeast
area from the
Asia.
left, and Ballard got his head on it. It's come out to Lefay on the left, and Lefay has chipped it across to Hume.
That's a bit early,
right
Doug.
of midfield.
7:30 a.m.
Siddiqui behind him. Siddiqui, Xhaka was calling for it. But he's
Mind you,
left it
we'll
for
have to
Lefebvre on the
suffer
right,
while you're
Traoré.
watching the World Cup
Rolls it
in
down
sensible
the right
time
wing,
next year,
and,
because
Hume skips
most of the
out
games
way
are going to be
of
late
challenge,
evening,
wins
very
a
late
throw.
evening for us,
Okay.
particularly
From
ones
the left
played on
side
the
of
West
penalty
Coast.
area now across to the far side to take this, yet again, this long throw, assumed long throw, because he did take a shorter one last time. We're in the 25th minute, Sunderland 1, Wolves 0, live on BBC Radio Newcastle. And McKaylee, the referee.
No, somebody's gone down.
Gone down. Some of the Wolves player picking himself up off the floor. The referee.
Nice shot,
Jones
Kingfisher.
in amongst the players on the 6-yard line.
Strangely,
having
it's
a word
about 3:30 here in Devon as well. So.
with everybody. In the midst of them is Alderete. He is being spoken to.
Any change? No further changes to the
So
scores. So Brighton and the barcodes are at 0-0.
McKaylee
Burnley 1,
waits.
Leeds 0, Crystal
The
Palace
referee's
0,
now back
Bournemouth
outside the
1,
box, he's blown.
City and Everton
McKaylee,
still 0-0.
He does launch this into the
And
penalty area.
get in.
Ballard's got his head on it.
Oh, he's hit the
Oh,
post.
Ballard got the head
and hit the post.
down for Hume, and he's
4-0,
off the
maybe.
post. So close to being 2-0 in the 26th minute.
Unlucky.
Very unlucky.
Yeah, Cape
Ballard
Town,
got
I
the
think,
knockdown and
operates
Hume
Wrong side of the
on
post.
Yeah.
very similar timings to
So 1-0
to
remains.
Europe. It's not quite
Now they're looking to break the other
not
end,
quite
but
GMT.
Alderete heads the ball away
I think you've got to go a little bit further west
into the
to
middle.
operate on
where it's headed
GMT
on
time.
again and away by Siddiqui, who's going to get it back now.
But
from
it's by your
Lefebvre,
clock anyway,
and
whatever
Isidore
time of
onto
day it
this,
is,
into
yeah.
the Wolves half, into Lefebvre. Isidore's trip, was he? The referee says no, get up. No free kick.
No, Doug, in Canada, you can have barefoot
Well, they would have been
breakfast,
away, I
I'm
think, against
sure,
Sunderland.
John.
Slightly unlucky throw for Wolves in their own half on the right hand side, deep in their own half, and this will be taken by Matt Doherty, 33-year-old Republic of Ireland international. He's thrown it straight to Lefebvre. It's poked out by Wolves for another by
Not with
Arias
bacon
for
then,
another throw
Doug.
to Sunderland, which
Just
Hume
egg
will
on
take
toast,
the
not
halfway
bacon and egg on toast.
on the left hand side. Looking for Isidore. It's come back to Siddiqui. He's run into 3 Wolves players, and Arias comes away with the ball. He's tackled though by Lefebvre.
Maple syrup cured
Now
bacon.
Siddiqui
Whoa, just what you
slipping
need,
it
Doug.
through to, well, he tried to get it to Lefebvre, but Andre has won it. Plays it back to Cratchy and back to the goalkeeper. Sam Johnston swinging it out wide.
It
on the
is
left-hand side to
5
Hugo
o'clock. It's
Bueno,
probably 5.
just
Well, it's
into
5
the
o'clock in
Sunderland half. Rolls it back
5:30
then
in
to
Cyprus at the moment.
Cratchy. Inside
Because
again
they're 2 hours
to
ahead of us.
Andre, and then João Gomez.
And once you get into the
Back
Middle East, you get somewhere it
Cratchy.
is actually, it will be
Cross
sort of
here
like
now
10
to
past 5.
Santiago
Because some of them are like 3.5
Wide to
hours ahead or
Doherty.
something like that.
Hume is in front of him. Doherty back then to
Yeah,
Santiago
that's very
Bueno.
true, Daytona. You get some,
On
the
the
best
halfway
maple
line, in
syrup
the middle,
comes from
Cratchy.
Canada, of course.
He plays it to his right again to Santiago Bueno, out to Doherty, back again to Santiago
As long as he trips
Bueno,
over and gets his head to the ball,
again to Cratchy
the
in
hole,
the centre
I'd still be quite
looking
happy.
to get the ball forwards through Andre and Hugo Bueno. Rodrigo Gomez is making a run on the left. Mukele's got in front of him. The ball's kept in by Munetsi, but given straight to Mukele. Played out to Chris Rigg. Oh, he's played it into the path
Good
of
win for the
Arias
Borough
in
last
penalty
night
area.
against
Stan Larsson can't get his
Ipswich.
foot round it.
Back
Sunderland
to the
somehow
top
get
of
the
the
ball away.
Tell you what, well
Out to João
defended.
Gomez.
Championship.
Yes, it was well defended because it was dangerous. And a strong effort from
You
Have I
missed
missed
the
anything?
post. You missed a
Well
Ballard
defended.
hitting the
Good
post with a
reaction.
header.
Oh, have we?
Okay,
Yeah.
Chris Rigg knows.
Is there any latest
Can't get the ball
scores?
away in those areas.
Yeah.
No, they're still all
But
the
the
same.
reaction
So
was
Burnley are
excellent.
1 up against Leeds.
1-0 then Sunderland still
Crystal
lead,
Palace
close to
are
two
1-0
when Hume
down
headed onto
against
the post.
Bournemouth.
Goal
And
whistle
we're
out
1-0
earlier
up
on
against
as
Wolves.
well.
The other two, Brighton against the Barcodes
nearly half
and
an
Man
hour.
City, Everton,
I think
are
Reggie's
still at
supposed to be
0-0.
very
Right, we're
happy
back in a second because
with
my
the way
daughter's
that
just
the
having a
teams
meltdown.
play.
Hold on.
Here's Xhaka. They're playing it around inside their own penalty area. Ballard plays it longer up towards the halfway line. Straight though to Andre. It's hooked in the air by Traore, headed away by Xhaka again, straight to Lefay. And Lefay now wide on the right. And João Gomez gets the ball off him. Down to Rodrigo Gomez. He's running at Ballard into the penalty. Oh, he's tripped right on the edge of the penalty area.
Yeah, we're doing all right, Derek.
And that's going to be a free
1-0
kick.
up.
It's a free kick given right on the line.
I tell you what, he's
Then all
lucky.
right.
I tell you what.
Hit
it
the
I
post
thought
as
it was a
well.
penalty.
So,
I thought it was inside the box.
replay here.
No,
It
it's
was just
outside.
outside. Just
Match
caught
stats,
Rodrigo Gomez's foot outside the
we're
penalty
edging it
area.
a bit, 58%
We've
against
only got ourselves to
42%
blame,
for
yeah.
Wolves. We had
because
4
Lefay had
shots,
the
1
ball
on
and
target
give it away.
and 1 in the
You
back of
can't
the
afford
net.
to do that.
And
We spend a long
Wolves have had
time
2
trying to
shots,
get the ball back. When we do get it back, we've got to make sure we keep hold of it.
And Wolves have committed 6 fouls. We haven't committed any yet. So yeah, doing all right.
Needless free kicks around the penalty area. You got your noses in front. You're controlling the game. You're just
He'll get
the
really
initiative
upset
back
if
to
we keep
Wolves here
doing
at the
this,
minute.
Malta.
Don't give him opportunities.
Who's going to take the free kick? There's
He's
2
gonna-
over the ball at the
He's
moment.
going to whip this in.
It's literally the ball's almost on the the line, the left edge of the penalty area at the Roker end. Strand Larsen standing at the edge of the 6-yard box. Now he's one to keep an eye on, 6'4". And it's whipped in and over the bar.
Well done. Goal
It's a
kick.
goal kick. But all the Wolves players appealing for the corner.
he's
and the
changed his
referee's changed his mind. It's the first corner of the game, and the appeals by the Wolves players
What made him change his
made him
mind?
change his mind. But so it's a corner to Wolves on the left.
Concentration here.
Everybody trying to squeeze into the 6-yard box.
Yeah, we
3
don't want-
Wolves
we
players
don't
just
want
outside the penalty
A
area.
Wolves score while Cabbies
Strand
away
Larsen
either.
makes a
Malta.
run around
So,
the keeper, comes in towards the near post.
Well
Alderete heads it away strongly. Throw to Wolves on the far side. It's 1-0 to Sunderland. We're in the 32nd minute.
Is this a long throw? Well,
It's Rodrigo
every team
Gomez. Every
takes
team's-
long throws
every
now.
team's got a long throw specialist, haven't they? Rodrigo Gomez is going to take this one. Strand Larsen, Arias, they're both this side, near side of the penalty spot. Munetsi's in there as well, headed away by Xhaka to the edge of the area, headed back in by João Gomez, headed out by, it's off, flags come up for offside. And it's a free kick to Sunderland. 33rd minute, BBC Radio Newcastle, Sunderland leading 1-0. Mukele's goal in the 17th minute. So, Robin Ruths in his orange.
when are you
Throws the ball out
back
to the edge
from
of the penalty area.
India, Malta?
Into the D to take the free kick, flanked by Ballard and Alderete.
Janet must
Walk
be.
away as
I'm
Ruths
just
kicks
guessing
this
here, but I
up
reckon
into
Janet must be
touch.
Better.
east side of
Unusual for
Canada.
Ruths. His distribution is generally good. Quickly taken throw by Wolves. Under pressure they are. Traore pushes the ball out. Another throw to Wolves, deep in their own half on the left-hand side.
Haven't missed anything, Cabby.
And someone was pointing out, they're just showing the electronic scoreboard, and they've gone retro with that as well. It's like it was when it
Yeah,
the
be
stadium
back
was
just
open.
in time for the next international break, Malta.
Ball back here to the halfway line, but there's been a collision,
Clash of heads.
between
Who's going to win the
Siddiqui.
race? Red or black?
Well, Pete Brand is in black, is the man with the black bag, and he's just tailing his colleague slightly. And they reach the players on the pitch. Siddiqui and Kletchi.
It's sometimes difficult when you think about the likes of Canada. It's as wide as the distance between the UK and the eastern seaboard.
Will be happy with this.
It's such
how
a
we've
big
started the
country,
game.
and
We've got
3
our
or
noses
4
in front. I think
time
one thing
zones.
Richie will bring up is a couple of times we have been sloppy. You know, don't give them
First 5 minutes was
opportunities,
very
don't give them
strange. They never
chances.
got out the blocks. They were very haphazard in those opening few minutes.
Could be worse. Could be Russia. There's, I think there's 11
Isidore
time
will
zones in
feel
Russia.
Unlucky to get his goal chalked off. The move for the goal was just exquisite. As Siddiqui's led off to the far touchline. And
Yeah, he
joined
3-star
there
Reds.
by
Yeah, was swift and
Ladislav
brutal, wasn't
Krejci, who's
it?
just checked his
Mind you,
okay.
to be fair, it's been coming.
Could be a drop ball.
He didn't do very well at Spurs, apart from winning a European trophy, of course. But he didn't do very well at Spurs. And your chairman doesn't mess about. He just,
clips one down towards Arias.
don't get results, you get sacked. So,
on though, back comes
yeah, a
to
bit sad.
Doherty.
Didn't really have a chance to get Ange Ball going with Notts Forest, but
it is Krejci, and it's
maybe it's not a bad thing.
Have I missed anything?
No.
With Siddiqui on the far side.
You heard the one about hitting the post, did you, Gabby?
Any more latest scores coming through?
No, I think they're all still the same.
Left side of central midfield.
Scores are 3-1 nils and a couple of 0-0s. I'm just going to check and see how the barcodes are doing. 50-50 possession-wise. They've had 2 shots. Brighton have had 5. Brighton had 2 shots on target. Newcastle 0. Yeah, so looks like Brighton have got the better of the game now.
It's the goals that matter though, Rob, isn't it?
It is very much so, very much so.
Billy Fly, hello, welcome.
Goal kick.
94 people on the channel now. Thanks for the 8 subscribers there. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers before Christmas.
So Sunderland have the goal kick.
Yeah,
It's about managing the game now, Nick.
Got 408 watching at the moment on my screen, Cabby.
Unbelievable.
And they can sit
Great
down.
turnout, thank you.
Reggie can sort 1 or 2
And the
things.
wife's working, you see, and
Robin Roofs.
your daughter, she's got Down syndrome, she's got autism, and sometimes she has these meltdowns over these similar things, and I've got to put her in priority when she does have a little meltdown.
Obviously.
Sometimes I have to phone mother and put mother on speaker, which I just have done there to try and calm her down over the silliest thing. And it was all to do with about what shorts to wear for a bed, pyjama shorts.
Centre back.
Yeah.
But there we go.
It's always little things.
Johnson again. The keeper, all in black. Passes
So my
out
apologies if I do
Santiago
disappear.
Bueno.
It's just the
Down
fact my
line
wife
to
is working
Arias.
this weekend and
Hume closes him down. Back to Andre.
other things going on.
Andre back to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, 3-star Reds. Have you read that, Rob? He's
Closed
swift and
down
brutal
by
from our owner
Isidore.
today.
Johnson
Yeah,
kicks
I
up
was
into
just
the
saying, yeah,
wall,
his
into
Swift
the
is
Sunderland
brutal.
half.
But,
Xhaka gets
results
his head on
speak
it,
volumes,
so
and
too
he hasn't been getting the
Doherty
results.
into the middle to
So,
João Gomez. Behind him is
and
Andre.
we know the chairman of
Andre
Notts Forest
plays
takes no
out
prisoners.
wide to Arias. Arias slips
So,
Should have
through
kept the
yeah,
last manager, shouldn't they not?
crosses first
I
time.
think they should have, yeah.
It's a good cross. Sunderland get the ball away. Mukiele got the ball clear.
Have we looked any close of getting a second?
By Santiago Bueno and João Gomez.
Other than
Leaves it then for
hitting the
Hugo Bueno to
post.
cross again here.
No,
And
it's
a Wolves player who
been
wins
much
the first header,
even
but then it's
Stevens
headed
really,
clear
Cabby. There's not
by
much
Lefebvre.
not
Out
much
to the
separating
touchline
them.
where Arias
Wolves
managed
have
to
had a
shield
little
the
bit more of the ball the last
Siddiqui
sort of 10
and take
minutes
the
or
throw.
so.
Back to
Rob holds the
Gomez
fort
to
very
ball
well,
through the
says
penalty
Dave.
area, whips over the
Work
top
is
of
a four-letter
Rodrigo
word.
Gomez.
Good dad, says
Yeah.
Mark.
Fine
Come
for
on,
a
son.
goal
And Kingfisher,
Just
it's
get our shape
understandable.
again, just
Yeah, what we
settle
don't
down,
want is
bit
the
of composure now.
the longer it stays 1-0, the more
the,
confidence Wolves is going to get.
38th minute, 1-0 to Sunderland.
Yeah,
Live on BBC Radio.
Don't take any
Newcastle.
chances.
Well, they are again playing out from the back here. Alderete.
there you go. Good suggestion
I
from
know,
Dave
I
on a
recommend
Friday.
black shorts with a red and white stripe top on all.
Back to Robin Roofs. Rodrigo
103
Gomez
likes,
makes a
thank
move
you.
to put some pressure on Roofs. Roofs kick reaches
And thanks for the subscriber as well.
Krejci in the centre circle, and they get the ball on
Don't
to
take
Arias, and now Strand Larsen.
Bournemouth are
in the
now
corner of the box.
2-0 up.
Crossing
Thank
in
you
here.
for the
And
update.
Ballard heads it
was
off the head of Rodrigo Gomez.
That is a
was a
surprising
good
result.
attempt.
Has
Out to Traore.
have they run out of field too early, Palace?
Strong challenge to clear.
Possibly.
And they have the ball on the
Afternoon,
left
all
here
from
again.
hospital
Rodrigo
bed
Gomez
in
down the left of the
the Q&A. I
Sunderland
hope you are
penalty
right,
area.
Danny.
Back
But
down to
cheers for
João
still
Gomez
taking the
on
time to
left. He
tune in,
puts the
mate.
cross in, looking for Arias.
Yeah,
It's
cheers,
left
Michael
from
Oliver,
behind
2-0
by
Bournemouth. Why do we sit
Goal
deep
kick
when
to
we clear our lines? There's no
This is
one
where you need
upfield to
get-
hold it.
Put your foot on the ball a little bit.
I know.
Manage the game. See it out.
2 balls on the pitch at the
Yeah.
6-yard box. We played
Get well soon, Danny.
39 minutes.
Yep.
Sunderland
And as you
leading
can
through
see,
that
we've got the
Nordi
old
Mukelly
grandstand
goal,
video printer in the bottom.
17th minute.
The full-time score earlier there, Nottingham Forest 0,
Just now,
Chelsea
Crystal Palace
3,
0,
and that
Bournemouth
was the last
2.
nail in the coffin for
All
Ange
the players heading
Superglue.
towards the far side. As Ruffs kicks towards the right.
I think I heard one
touchline,
the
just
other day,
over
was
the
it? Post to no
halfway
clue.
line, onto the head of Santiago Bueno, then Mukelly.
What do you think
Back
of
in Easty Door, heads it on as Rigg
Touche
does, and
Turtle,
Traore
England manager?
gets to Sadiq, he's quite
Athletic.
Got them playing well, hasn't he?
He's got them playing.
Managed the game.
He's got them playing. I mean, we're the first European team to qualify for next year's World Cup, which is quite surprising. I know some of them haven't really kicked off until very recently. Those in the smaller groups, they didn't have games in September. But the fact that we've qualified with 2 games to go, I think, is good.
The ball's come back out to Alderete. Rigg it was who picked himself back
Not
up,
keen
and
on us
Alderete
playing it
now
around the back, Simon
just inside
says.
the Wolves half, leaves it for Xhaka.
It's that scenario, isn't it? We need
Edge of
that.
the centre
We need that
circle.
second. But even
Dan
though
Ballard,
a 2-goal
closed
lead's a
down by
dodgy one,
Rodrigo
because
Gomez,
sometimes
gets the ball
you
out
can
to
get it a
Mukelly.
bit too relaxed.
Mukelly
You can switch off.
making a dash down the right of
No,
midfield.
and
Traore
I
is out there with
apologise
him,
to
but
3-star
Mukelly
Reds.
carries
I
on.
do
He played a
actually
little
know
bit
it
of
is
dummy there for
Nottingham Forest, not
through
Notts
the
Forest.
midfielder
So
Gomez
my
off the
apologies
centre,
for that.
comes back to Xhaka,
It's
to
Notts
Ballard,
County,
and
but
Hume,
Brighton 1-0
Nottingham
upset
Forest.
Stephen.
Ballard inside the Wolves half wide
That'd
to
be good.
Mukelly again, and eventually out.
Thank you for the updates, so I can update the old video printer.
Sunderland corner. Sunderland's first corner of the game.
My
Coming in the
BBC hasn't
41st
caught up
minute.
yet.
Good time to get the second goal. Right on half time.
Danny
Xhaka's
Welbeck.
going down to take it.
Danny Welbeck.
The Mag
He
Slayer.
scored the last time against them, you know, at St James's. Do you know that?
Up comes Alderete, up comes Dan Ballard, Siddiqui back in
Didn't
the
he
middle.
run down the
Hume
tunnel, looked at the
stands
camera,
up
says,
to
"They'll give us stick all day, but I'm
Xhaka
actually a
from the
MACKEM at
right,
heart."
Roker end, at
Yep.
the north end of the stadium. Sunderland attacking the north end of the stadium in the first half again this afternoon. Bit of movement from Rigg to the back of the penalty
Danny
area.
Welbeck.
Xhaka replaces the ball, both arms in the air.
It's like every Sunderland player, even that they've
This
been on loan
corner
with
kick
Sunderland,
from the
ends up
right-hand
falling in love
side,
with the club, don't
curls
they?
in here, in swinger, Ballard's header, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Well, he picked out his man.
Straight at the goalkeeper.
Is this game winnable, do you think?
Rodrigo Gomez down the
Yeah,
left-hand
definitely.
side. Down
Stand
the
up,
left of the
stand
penalty
up,
area, still
stand,
going into
stand.
the penalty area, then he knocks the ball behind for a goal
That's
kick.
it. Well done. Excellent.
I believe the
Cracking.
under-18s thumped Newcastle today as well. It was 4-1 to the Sunderland lads last time I looked.
Danny Welbeck with the goal.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of an Indian sign over Newcastle.
Tell you what,
Danny Welbeck.
excellent tracking that by Chris Rigg.
Yeah, Chris Rigg's playing well, mind.
Did really well to get back there, Rigg. Goal kick to Sunderland.
Yeah, Doug
43rd
Stewart,
minute.
Welbeck, the Mag Slayer. Yeah. We've got quite a few of them in our team.
Players again heading
But
up towards halfway.
it's the
and
scoreline
across
that
towards
matters at the
right-hand
minute. Thanks
side.
for the subscriber, cheers. You can laugh at Newcastle
And
when we've beaten
Ruffs
these
with
if we
the
do.
kick.
It's a long way to go.
Bounces into the Wolves half. Bounces over Isidore. Andre heads it on, but there's a foul
Free kick.
on Clutchy. And so it's a free kick to Wolves back in their own
There's a
half.
proper togetherness,
Deep
isn't
in
there,
their own half.
in this side? Like,
There is, and
Swept up to Arias.
and I think,
Behind him
you know,
is Doherty.
this team is
Back
still
again to Santiago Bueno. Across to Cratchit.
gelling. They're not the
Rigg goes to close
fully
down.
formed article yet, I
Cratchit
don't
swings
think.
the ball wide
I mean,
to
Chris Rigg
Doherty,
sprinted the
work.
whole of the pitch there,
Head this
right?
down and
Closed
keep
his
it
man
in.
down, got us a goal
Fay
kick, ran over to
closes
roofs
them
and
down.
fist pumped
Santiago
each other.
Bueno
Now that's
Yeah.
what you call
towards
togetherness.
Stan Larson,
Yeah.
back
Do you know what I
to
mean?
Yeah.
That's little things like that is a telltale sign you've got happy players.
Hugo Bueno's made a run down the left.
Yeah,
ahead of him,
Dougie
and
Stewart.
here he is
Yeah,
now, the
Barini
Spanish
is signed
left
for
back. And it comes off the cross of Mukelly
little
from
team
Bolton.
from Manchester.
Salford,
by
isn't it?
Manchester United players.
Rodrigo
Salford.
Gomez
Yeah.
down to take the long
That's
throw.
Manchester United's sixth team, isn't it,
For
really?
Wolves, Sunderland
It is
leading
really, yeah.
1-0.
And I would have been quite happy to see him come back to Sunderland for on a freebie
Lot of
as
bodies in the
a
box.
backup striker.
That's a cracking signing for him, that
Rodrigo
mind.
Gomez, Portuguese winger.
That's me daughter.
Yeah,
Ball into
Yeah,
Cratchit,
3-star
comes
Reds.
back
I
to
actually refer to
Rodrigo, then
Derby
Hugo
as
Bueno
the sheep as
swings
well.
across
So.
in, bounces away towards the
Stand up.
other side of the penalty area and is played back through Andre to Doherty.
Would have had Welbeck over
Now
Brobby.
looking for Arias on this right-hand
Think
side.
he'll get a start
Wide on
and
the
then
right,
come on the
Hume
sub,
his
should I say?
shoulder.
I think they'll bring him, but
being
he'll come on in the
shepherded
last
away by
15,
Hume.
20 minutes or something
Ball
like that, I
comes
reckon.
back to Doherty.
Well
Back
done.
to the goalkeeper.
Excellent.
Good defending from Sunderland. Johnson plays a long
Wolverhampton
kick up
playing in
towards
there.
Mukiele.
That's a foul.
Light lake
foul.
blue
And it's a free kick to
away
Sunderland,
shirts. Not a bad strip,
just
actually.
outside the Sunderland penalty
Yeah,
area.
that's exactly what I mean, Andrew Moore. It's
Mukiele's,
this team is
this is
still
time management.
gelling.
Mukiele
They're
here.
they're
It is.
not
At
a
the end
fully
of the first
formed
half, he's
article
back up
yet,
on his feet.
and it's actually quite
15
scary
seconds
from
or
a
so
from
left
a
before
Sunderland fan
5.
perspective.
I don't think we're going to get
That a team
massive
that
amount
is
of time
still
added on at the end
getting
of the first
itself,
half.
getting its act
The fourth
together,
official,
are doing
Cavalry
as well as they
backhands.
have been.
The Cumbrians
I
come
mean,
out
it's,
with the board. We'll see how much
you know, it's
time will be added
a
on.
massive pat on the back to
It's
the
gonna
to
be
the owner
4
and
minutes.
the board for what they've done over the summer. They've brought some good players in, and
Roofs
they're
clears
starting
from
to
Strand
gel
Larsen.
as a
Hume
team,
heads it out, and he's looking for the throw himself,
and
but it's gone
it
to
just
Wolves.
makes you very positive for what's going to happen
Doherty
later in the season, I think.
looking to get a ball. In the end, it's Santiago.
4 minutes
Bueno.
stoppage time.
They're
Sorry,
blind,
Rob, I
takes the
wasn't
throw
listening there.
back
I've
to
just
the
been watching the
goalkeeper.
chat. Nath says
Across to
Burnley have
Santi.
scored, and
Yeah, Burnley are 1-0 up
Back to
against
Sam Johnson.
Leeds.
Johnson, long kick again
Uh,
through the middle.
you have to win this
Strand
today,
Larsen
says Rick
heads it on,
3-star
but
Red.
straight
We're not
to Mukiele.
guaranteed. I mean,
Mukiele on to
you're a
Traore.
decent side, Wolves. You've got to
Trying
work
get
hard
now
to get it.
through Sadiki, but it's come back to Wolves.
That'd be
Doherty
some result for Burnley,
Back
that might,
again
won't it, if it stayed the same?
to
It would.
Johnston
I'd
with
prefer
another kick
Leeds to
up
win
into
because
the
it just opens the
Sunderland
gap
half.
up between
Mukiele
Burnley and
heads
the
it down to
and
Traore,
Justin
now
Leeds
flick to
that
Rick.
bit
Back
further.
is Comer's
But
kicked the ball away, and it's played out to Arias on this right-hand side by
I
Munetsi.
think we're probably
Arias taking
second
on Hugh,
lowest
going
average
round
team
him.
age in
In
the
comes
league,
Lafay, makes a
Kingfisher.
great
I've got a feeling
Gets the ball off
Chelsea's
the
team are
Colombian,
actually
then
on
slips it to
average
Hume.
younger than ours,
Hume on
but
now
only
to
just.
Isidore back to Lafay. Lafay looking for the possible break by Traore, but it drops.
Tell you
over
what,
his
Lafay's
shoulder,
been immense
and Kratzy
in this
gets
first
it
half,
down
mind.
then to
Yeah, he's a class player.
Rodrigo Gomez on the.
Thanks for
left
the other
wing
subscriber,
with
cheers.
Hugo Buono ahead of him, and here is
Just want to do a
Hugo
quick Google
Bueno
and
taking
see
on
who's got the
Mukiele at
youngest
edge of
team in
penalty
the
area, a couple
Premier
of
League.
step-overs. Mukiele's sticking with him.
It's
Bueno
important
gets the ball
Sunderland
in
going at the
onto the
interval,
head of
still at that
Xhaka,
goal up.
who crouches down to nod it down to Traore. Traore trying to slip it through to Isidore, won't quite reach him, and the referee's
It's a
going to blow
foul.
for a free kick. For a foul on Isidore. 2 minutes of the minimum.
Traore have
play.
been decent, not great,
Sunderland
but
leading 1-0.
better than United. He has Michael, yeah.
And Mukiele
But like I say, this is how
has
these
the ball
players
at the
learn,
moment.
by having
Take
the odd bad game
the
and mistakes. This is how they
Free
learn
kick,
to
or
get
is he gonna
better.
leave it for Xhaka?
Who do you think? It's going to be Xhaka. He takes
He
everything, man.
takes everything. Xhaka's okay. Well, Lafay did take one earlier.
Vital
Xhaka
will
then
get
to
3
take a
points
free kick.
today, because have you seen our next
Minute
6
and a half
games?
left of the minimum 4.
Yeah, we've got some tough
So
games
Lafay
coming up.
jogs back towards
Um,
Granit Xhaka, and then is
But
ushered away
yeah,
by
It
the
goes
Swiss.
full circle. All the teams have to go through that, playing the big
Everybody
cartel
bar
clubs.
Xhaka and Robin Roofs are in the
And I don't think we'll
Wolves
lose every
half.
one of them. Do you know that?
Xhaka
No,
with his
no,
left,
I
looking
don't
for
think we will.
Alderete in the corner of the penalty area.
So
Couldn't quite get on
Bournemouth
the
are
end of it.
currently sitting
And
top
it's,
of the Premier League at
Krzysztof
the moment.
already stayed in
on
here,
17
and he
points.
slipped it through to Ballard in the penalty area from the
We're in
byline.
7th
And now
and 14,
Sadiki lines up a
level
shot,
with
but it's
Tottenham and
blocked.
Chelsea.
Comes out to Xhaka. Oh, it crashes off the back of the defender, Kratzy, for a corner.
Come on,
Well
Sunderland.
done, Alderete.
Yeah,
Tell
I
you
think-
what,
Well there,
excellent.
Alderete.
Half-time
Never
Palace
give up.
Bournemouth, eh?
Chelsea
He made something out of
have got
nothing then.
He did indeed.
And Xhaka, I'm sure his shot was on target, but it crashed off the back of
Give you a
20,
question. First Chinese player to
24,
play for Man
24,
United.
goes down.
You what,
Takes the
Rob?
corner, he's got 40
we're
seconds.
just discussing
See
the
if we can get
age
Dan
of
Ballard
the
on the
team,
end of it again.
and I think
Of the
Chelsea
minimum
have got an
4
average squad
minutes
age of
added on at the end of
24,
this
whereas
first half.
Sunderland is
He's free,
24.1.
Dan Ballard.
Here comes
Um,
Xhaka,
But it
curls
depends
in
on which
this
team
corner
Chelsea
kick.
put out, because sometimes
Doherty
it can be
heads it in the air.
24.3,
On the shoulder of Ballard,
24.2.
it's come down to
But
Ballard.
we're there
He's
or
been forced
thereabouts
out towards
as one of the
corner.
youngest teams in
And,
the Premier
now
League. So
still trying to hold off a defender. He's got Hume behind him. He wins a throw-in off Arias.
Chinese player for Man
Mukiele there with a
United.
long throw.
Was it
seconds
Sung
left
Park?
of the
Ji Sung
minimum
Park?
four. We're going to creep into the 5th
No, he
minute
was Korean.
of added time. And Mukiele
Oh,
with
Chinese.
his throw for Sunderland, the goal scorer on the left-hand side. Rob Jones took a quick look at his watch. Mukiele with the throw into the penalty area. It goes, headed down here, and it wouldn't quite fall for Isidore. It's still in play in the penalty area.
Sunderland.
Arias chests it down, and I think that'll be the half-time whistle.
Half
And
time.
Sunderland will go in at the break, leading
Good half for
1-0.
Sunderland, that, Mike.
Mukele's goal in the 17th minute, that a goal from Isidore disallowed. And Trey
I thought
Hume
that was
headed
scoring
onto
the
post
first half as well.
But a
We
very
hadn't done that
satisfying
very
first
often.
half, I think, for Regis Fabrice.
Yes, indeed.
Pleased.
You know, you got to say the first
That's a new
5
one,
minutes of the
Cabby.
game, I think
Buenos
we was a little bit
Aires.
sloppy, but we
Was
started to
a
grow into the
listener?
game, and it was a well-worked goal. You know, Mukiele 1-2. Xhaka again. Who's
Afternoon,
behind the
James
ball.
B.
You know,
Welcome
his
along.
passing's quality.
Yeah.
But again, Wilson Isidore unlucky. You know, again, another goal at the stadium, and
Yeah.
unfortunately this time it was
I
offside.
need
It was a narrow
to
decision.
mute that so the music doesn't filter through. I think that's been a cracking first half for Sunderland. Like, I mean, I'm not going to try and put the curse on it, but have Wolves not offered
we did all
anything
right.
of the case? We've just been organised at the back.
We did all right. Match stats-wise for the first half, possession was about even Stevens, 53% for Sunderland, 47% for Wolves. We had 7 shots on, 2 of which were on target. They had 3 shots, none of which were on target. Yeah. 2 corners for us, 1 for them.
My GB, welcome.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Get ready for the answer, says Daytona Fire. Well, who else? Who else could be the Chinese player? Cheers, Dougie. Who else could be a Chinese player? I don't know. She was definitely in a park. First Chinese player was... We'll all know him, of course, when he gets mentioned. That's the only one I can think of when he's not Chinese.
No, he was Korean. He was South Korean.
Good player.
Jason Park. Yeah.
Unless it's just joking, he's called On Too Long or something like that.
Yeah.
Young Lee Sharp. Oh, for fuck. Daytona, you're banned from the channel, mate.
Yeah. Oh,
Young Lee Sharp. Oh, my God. Young Lee Sharp.
Hey, gutter, here we come.
I thought it was that or On Too Long. Of his brother, Mei Ling. He used to be a postman, Mei Ling. Yeah. Well done, lads. Look out for Strand Larson, too. I was hoping he was injured. I'm going to have a look in the socials and see what they say. Thoughts on the first half. Let's have a look, see what they thought. Jamie said, started well, finished well. Few nervy moments at the other end, but they've dealt with it so far. Traore just isn't doing it for me at the minute. Hasn't won a header and spent most of the half on the deck. Adingra and Talby on for me. Get at them for the second goal. Playing well, everybody is working their socks off. A decent first half. I think we need a second goal. Their main threat is from the left wing. Rigg has given the ball away 3 times in dangerous areas. Won't get away with it all game. Apart from that brilliant first half. Played well. Smothered them good pressing, good pace. Just keep it up and we'll score again. Immense showing from most of the lads so far. Could have been in 3-0, but half time. Traore is another fan said Traore's done very little. Andrew said should be 5-0 up. Need to learn how to kill the opposition off. Well, we usually have been doing it at home, but you know, you can kill the teams off by just stifling them out, can't you? But score-wise, yes, we do. But Traore, a lot of fans giving him criticism. Traore.
Yeah, even when we signed him, there was a lot of Sunderland supporters were saying, "What the hell are we signing him for?"
Fergie time, Simon. The first goal from Isidore was not offside. I can't comment. I've not seen it. But you would think, I'm going to see the highlights here, you would think with video assisted, then they can't get it wrong, can they? Was it 3 minutes they scored?
It was early on.
It was early on.
Let's have a look at the live text and see what that said.
Just going to see the... Oh, yeah. It's a typical Isidore goal, wasn't it? Oh, it was a lovely finish. Burst the roof of the net. Referees... Nah, he's offside. He's clearly offside.
Yeah.
I don't know what Gary Bennett's saying now, like... But that's the type of player Isidore is. He runs onto balls like that, doesn't he? And he's lethal.
Yeah, and that's his strength. Is he needs the ball playing through to his in front of him at his feet.
He needs the ball played along the ground, isn't? Yeah.
So we'll have a quick look at the scores in the Championship. So Oxford United beat the Sheep earlier on, 1-0.
You beat who? Sorry.
The Sheep, Derby County.
Oh, Derby County 1-0.
The Sheep, yeah. Queen's Park Rangers got beat off Millwall, and Southampton drew nils apiece with Swansea. So that was the earlier games. Half-time scores are Birmingham 1, Hull 2, Charlton 2, Sheffield Wednesday 0.
Wow.
Coventry Blackburn 0-0, Norwich Bristol 0-0. Sheffield United, Watford 0-0. Stoke 1-0 up against Wrexham. West Brom 1-0 up against Preston, and Leicester and Portsmouth kick off this evening at 7:45. So yeah, tables wise in the Championship, Smoggy's still top on 21 points.
Yeah, they
Coventry
won 2-1 last night, didn't they?
Yeah. Coventry second, Stoke third, West Brom fourth, Millwall and Leicester in 5th and 6th.
Sheffield United will still be propping up the table, are they?
Sheffield United are bottom, followed by Sheffield Wednesday and the Sheep. Sheep in 22nd.
Sun Jahi played for Man City, Cabbie, first Asian player in the Premier League. Thing is, though, who was Sunderland's first Asian player? Thanks for the 2 subscribers, thank you. That's one for you. Who was the first Sunderland Asian player? Can you do it without Googling? Can you do it? Well, we've had a few, haven't we?
To be honest, I can't remember any Asian players playing for Sunderland.
I mean, there was it was the guy on loan when we beat Newcastle 3-0 in the famous yellow top away. And we had Alonso from Chelsea on loan. We had a hell of a side. It was the Asian player we had on loan. He was a cracking player.
Chicken chow mein.
Chicken chow mein, aye.
Yeah.
Ji Dong Won.
Michael Chopra. Yeah, he was Ji Dong Won.
Wasn't it Key? Wasn't it Key? Wasn't it Key who?
Ji Dong Won Key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chopra. I always remember Chopra's when he's running towards the Leazes end, and he on purpose he just fluffs it up in front of the Newcastle fans, and I think the fans have never forgiven him since, really, have they?
Morocco comes under Asia, right? I'm not quite sure about that. SHM or SMH, sorry.
But either say, it's so nice to have the football back, but we have got another break in November.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, look, I did enjoy watching. It was pleasantly nice to see England play the way they did. I did enjoy the game, and it's nice to, even if they're playing crap teams, it's still nice to see them thrash them. Do you know what I'm saying? And you can only play what's in front of you. But well, because the last time it was in the World Cup was in the USA, England stayed at home.
We did. We did. We failed to qualify.
So what do you think we need to do second half then, Rob? I mean, pretty much the same. Do you think a
Pretty
second
much
goal
the same.
second goal would kill it off?
Yeah, just strong in defence, keep them out, and look for the break. I mean, I would like to see Mr. Blobby come on, but whether he's the right foil for Isidore, or whether we need somebody like Mayenda to come on.
You can see a goal in Wolves if we don't get that second leg.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, Wolves haven't been done too bad.
Someone give me a stick there. Doesn't know my MACKEM at that.
I think until today they've scored as many as we had. But the problem is Wolves have been leaking them at the back, particularly late on. They've been throwing points away. So could be worse, Tony O'Reilly. It could have been a Scotsman watching Scotland win 2 games and play abysmally during those 2 games.
I think
it was literally like watching paint dry.
Just watching that Danny Welbeck video. It's the where's he gone?
Someone give me a stick there. Doesn't know my MACKEM at that.
Necessarily on a bell. A bike. Yeah.
Someone give me a stick there. Doesn't know my MACKEM at that.
Somebody give me a stick there. Doesn't know my MACKEM at heart.
Just give me 2 seconds, Cabby.
Okay. Just messaging me mate Brett Gibbs saying it's looking like it's good, but we do need that second goal. Oh dear. Paul Dale, Ji Jong Wong, Steve Bruce signed him. He scored that amazing goal, didn't he? Well, it was more the timing of it. A win's a win, Angela. I think Trier might come off for Mayenda, says Simon. David Game probably could do with 3 or 4 goals, especially with Chelsea coming up at the Bridge next week. Isidore necessarily on a bell. Is I. Mayenda for me, says Janet. Tony O'Reilly, as a Welshman, I can't say it was a good watching football this week. Absolutely not for you lot, no. Angela Coleman, Dominic Matteo also played for us, allegedly. Very impressive Sunderland, says Aldo. David Graham says FIFA World Cup draw is either December the 4th or the 5th.
Yeah.
North Africa, says Angela. She's not back till about 5 why? G played in a League Cup game when not registered. Morocco is Northern America. But yeah, we've still got 304 people in the chat on half time.
Yeah. It's the banter. That's where it is, Cabby. It's the banter.
But I'm gonna call it. I might be wrong, but if we don't get a second, I think you're looking at a draw. I think get a second goal, I think could or should do the business. But still, then you're not guaranteed. But I think the management have got us wired up differently, haven't we? For not sitting back and not slacking off.
Yeah, we do. Once we take the lead, we do tend to ease off a little bit, but we're still looking to break.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like last year where we, went 1-0 up and then parked the bus effectively, and then struggled.
Oh yeah.
Salkeld.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah,
you are going to
Sorry.
have to defend in the Premier League, have you? Of course, but the Sunderland of old would have just played a low block and had everybody behind the ball, and it's really uncomfortable watching. What were you going to say, Rob?
Although I was just going to answer Simon. Yeah, 74 World Cup where Scotland. I don't think they lost, but they went out. They didn't get past the group stage, but they never have. And Aldo has said Newcastle lose, Sunderland win. That'll make the weekend even better. Yes, it would.
There's a long, long way to go. I know it's only 45 minutes, but it's a long 45 minutes.
Yeah, they did do well in that group, Simon. You're absolutely right. And they were unlucky to go out, but it's the way it's just the way it is with the World Cup group games, or it was in those days. These days, you get a second chance by qualifying via the playoffs or something like that. So I still think that's going to happen in the USA, Canada, and Mexico, isn't it? There will be a repechage type thing for those finishing just outside the qualifying places for the last 32, I think.
Jones all in black, and in the second half it will be...
Oh, we've got Z-Cars playing for the Sunderland team coming out for the second half.
Yeah, they did that at the end in the first half as well, Cabby.
It's to do with it's to do with the retro. We've got a retro thing going on at the moment, a promotion.
Yeah. Hey, I remember Z-Cars in black and white when I was a lad. Mind you, most things were in black and white when I was a lad. We didn't have colour in those days.
You've just gone dead quiet again there, Rob.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the
That's
microphone slipped under my head.
By Granit Xhaka. Sunderland roofs in goal. Hume at left back. Mukiele at right back. Ballard and Alderete the centre backs. Siddiqui, Rigg and Lefay in midfield. Traore, Xhaka and Isidore the other three. As the ball comes down to Strand, Larsson plays it behind into Andre. Out to Matt Doherty, the right back, who's one of two changes made by Wolves.
And as we'll see in the Grand National, and we're off.
The difference between the two sides, that Mukiele goal. And the ball played, it's lifted up down the right wing, away from Munetsi.
This is my
Marshall
favourite
Munetsi,
shirt,
and it's played off him by Alderete for a goal kick to Sunderland. Intelligent play.
I just like the chevrons that go all the way down the sleeve.
Yeah, it's important that we start the second half.
Yeah.
Properly.
With a goal.
Yeah.
Something I don't own.
Would be handy.
I do not own a Sunderland
don't be
shirt.
sloppy.
I've got club crest
Played
on
out into midfield to
polo
Siddiqui.
shirts and things like that, but I
Leaves
just
it
don't
for
own a Sunderland shirt.
Ballard now on to Xhaka on this right-hand side, out to Mukiele. Wide on the right, slips it through to Rigg, who's just shoulder barged off the ball, felt it was a foul.
I thought it was a foul as well.
To me, looked like
Yeah,
the
that
referee
was
doesn't think
that was hilarious at the World Cup '82 draw in Spain.
What happened there, like?
I think just made a complete bollocks of it.
What, the draw?
Yeah.
The 26-year-old centre-back. Now,
what happened?
They were trying to be too clever with the little balls. They ended up, they pulled the same ball got pulled out twice, I think.
The game this afternoon from the team that drew with Brighton last week. Now, here's Siddiqui. Pushes it on to Lefay. Left of the penalty area. Two in front of him in turquoise. Leaves it for Siddiqui. Back behind him to Hume. Hume crosses, swings this in straight to the goalkeeper's hands. Still 1-0 then to Sunderland in the 48th minute now at the Stadium of Light, live on BBC Radio Newcastle. Total Sport returns on Monday, of course, 6 o'clock till 8 every night. Is Hugo Bueno looking for Rodrigo?
My favourite one's the Hummel yellow one
Gomez.
with the blue.
Give them all their Christian names. There's so many Buenos and Gomez's in the squad. And the cross is played in and drops for João Gomez, who drives it wide, and he will know he should have done a lot better from the penalty spot.
That was good play by Wolves. And that put that down.
Some shirts you've had in the past worth quite a bit now, there will be. Still got the Avec Farewell to Roper Park shirt, yeah.
Back to João
I have a
Gomez,
signed old Sunderland one, says Nath.
And he just smashed it wide of the left post, low past the post. He knows he should have done better there.
Should have done better. Good build-up play though by Wolves.
Yeah. Warning again, they do pose a threat.
Of course they pose a threat. Every team in the Premier League
underlining
poses a threat,
why
don't they?
Regis Debris said he wanted the second goal. Out to Xhaka. Drives it up over the halfway line. Isidore gets his foot to it, takes it out for a throw to Wolves on the far side. Just inside the Wolves half on their right.
They should have finished better there, Wolves, mind.
They are at home to Burnley.
I did acquire a print picture from the sister-in-law when I was last up in the northeast, and it's
Sam Johnston,
Sunderland
the goalkeeper, Alderete
back in
is a
the
little bit pushing his shuttle with
1890s,
Strand Larson, but
playing
it's
at
come to
Newcastle
Xhaka, back to
Road,
Ballard.
at the Newcastle Road ground before the move to Roker Park.
Robin Ruffs.
And it was presented to
goes out to Siddiqui, back to
the sister-in-law
Ballard now wide
by
to
the club
McKaylee on this right-hand side.
because they were
looking to get it down to
sponsors
Traore. It
for
stays in, curls
the
back
first
in
game
for
at the Stadium
Strachey
of
to
Light.
try and deal with this with Traore on his shoulder. He slips the ball
And Elaine's got no
inside
use for it, so
to
she said I
Andre,
can
the
have it. So
Brazilian midfielder.
once we get
Back to
located in
Santiago
our new
Bueno.
house, wherever that be, and whenever that be,
26-year-old slips it then
we'll
to
find a place on the
Karachi.
wall for that.
Down the left to Rodrigo Gomez.
Whenever that would be.
And he will play it back to Karachi.
I like
Still
the
looking.
old Lambton's
on the
one.
halfway
only thing I
line,
didn't
on the
like
left-hand
about it
side,
was
slips
the-
it through
the
to
material
Rodrigo
was very
Gomez,
coarse and rough
back to
on the skin.
Andre,
It was weird.
and then Karachi.
Yeah.
João Gomez in the
But,
middle with Siddiqui in
we had
front
a
of him.
cracking team.
Slips it
Reminds
to
me of Super Cave
Santiago
laptop.
Bueno, and then wide to Arias.
That was the great year when we
Inside
walked
again,
the
where it's one back by
championship, wasn't
Lefay.
it?
He's found Isidore.
105 points, I think it was, wasn't it?
Defenders in front of him,
We
and
got-
in the end it's taken off
having
Isidore
missed
very
out on
comfortably by Andre. Just ran down a cul-de-sac,
promotion,
really.
automatic promotion the
Isidore
year
didn't have
before.
a huge amount of support around him. Comes back to Hugo Bueno.
And we've got Big Davey watching us there in the
23-year-old
top left-hand
Spaniard
corner. He'd
who's
be
got
smiling at the minute.
Hey,
But he's been at Wolves.
let's get
since
carried away.
Let's get carried away.
2019. Hugo Bueno.
So if any later scores, just let us know
João
if you see any coming through.
Gomez.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the
Back inside
Premier League
into the penalty
scores.
area.
They're
Looking for
outstanding,
Stand
as they were.
Stand up.
And the referee is completely
Sorry,
unmoved. The
I
Wolves
forgot to
player
ask
is-
Rob to
he's
give us a
still
half-time weather
protesting,
forecast.
but he felt he was fouled.
Oh, I never
No doubt
even
it will
looked,
be
to
looked
be
at,
honest.
but at the
I never
moment,
even looked. I know it's
play
going to
goes
rain
on.
tomorrow.
51st minute, Sunderland lead
And
1-0,
then
but Wolves have
probably
got
on
the
Monday,
right
Tuesday,
things.
Wednesday, and Thursday
Rodrigo
as well. And
Gomez,
there's a fair
they made a
chance
good
of rain
start to the
Friday.
second half, and Rodrigo Gomez has
It's
driven
cold.
this one over the
There's
crossbar.
a comet
Yeah.
in the night sky.
I
but
agree
we've
with
had
you. They've made a good
continuous
start,
grey
but we've
cloud
made a
cover
bad
for a
start.
week.
Yeah, and
You know, we've given the ball
you
away.
might
We
see
haven't
some
taken
breaks
care.
in the cloud after tomorrow. I
can't
doubt
afford
we'll
to
see
do it.
anything tonight.
Yeah.
And tomorrow looks like it's going to be a bit of a washout. But after that, you should start to see some more breaks in the cloud. But I think there's three comets that are going to be visible, or potentially visible,
Talking to players around him at the minute. Ruffs is going to take a long
between
kick
sort of middle of October
kick.
and December time.
from the right side of his 6-yard box at the
Yeah.
north end of the stadium. It's floated up into the
We
Wolves
very
half.
rarely see any astronomical
Bounces through to the edge of the penalty area,
stuff
straight
with
to
this
Johnston, the
cloud cover.
goalkeeper.
Yeah,
He bowls it out on this left-hand side.
yeah,
to
it's the same
Hugo
with Devon, mate.
Bueno. Tap back
There's
to
never anything happens when you've
Karachi.
got clear skies.
He rolls it across to Santiago Bueno.
Don't forget, if you're new, hit the like button, thank you,
Arias.
and
Inside
hit
to
the
Matt
subscribe
Doherty,
button.
back to
Yeah,
Arias,
Sunderland
the
FC
Colombian.
weather forecast by
On
Rob.
again
That's
down the
look,
right,
It's any
finally
YouTuber
flicked
that
on
does
through
that.
to Munetsi.
No, I
By
mean,
Doherty,
Dougie did
comes
suggest
back to the
that.
Irishman.
Dougie
He
Stewart
plays
did
it back
suggest
again onto
that
the halfway line
in
to Santiago Bueno. Across to Karachi.
after one of the,
He will play it wide
I think it was
left
Monday's
then to
Monday's
Rodrigo
game
Gomez.
suggested we do.
Into
I put together a
Hugo
weather
Bueno.
forecast
He gets the
for
ball
the
back
next
again,
game.
Spaniard, and plays it back to
But all
Karachi
I'm going to
inside
say
the
is
Wolves'
I'm
half on this
retired
left-hand
now.
side.
I
Wolves
don't do weather
just keeping
forecasting
possession at the
anymore.
minute,
But I'll have a think
Sunderland
about
get a
it. I'll have a
sniff.
think about it.
Karachi again
That'll be
to
fun.
Santiago Bueno. Wide then to Arias. Back again to Santiago Bueno and across to Karachi.
Laura
No,
says,
we don't
"Come on,
want
Wolves."
that, Laura. We do
Closed
not
down
want
by
that.
Bertrand
Sorry.
Traore.
Welcome to the
Sunderland
channel
trying to
anyway.
press out here, but
Yeah.
Wolves are
come
going to
again.
score, says Ray.
Hugo Bueno
It wouldn't
flicks
surprise
back
me.
to João Gomez on the touchline.
Yeah,
on
it's
the
Comet
left-hand
Lemon
side, halfway
Hall, isn't
inside
it? Yeah.
the Sunderland half.
Yeah, Comet Lemon.
Gomez,
There's
João Gomez
there's
back
also
into the
the,
centre circle
there's
to Santiago Bueno.
there's this one that they
Plays it out
claim
wide.
is
Arias is
potentially
closed
a
down by
object, but not necessarily a comet.
Enzo
Some-
Lefebvre, but he's got the ball back to Andre, and then wide it's come
Some
now
astronomer
to
says
Hugo
it's not
Bueno
behaving
on this
like a
left-hand
comet,
side
therefore
for
it's
Wolves.
probably a spaceship.
And,
But
he
it's a
taps it
comet.
back to Karachi.
That's
Back
going to make.
again
It's not as
to
close as
Andre.
They've got to get them
Um,
up. They're having too
Lemon
much of the
will
ball.
be,
Just
but
enjoying the possession, aren't they, at the
yeah.
minute?
They are. We've got
Sunderland
to.
can't get the ball back. They can't
Good
get
evening
close.
from Turin.
And now it's slipped
It's
through to
possible
João
Sunderland make a
Gomez.
second goal. Hello,
Kelly's
Paolo.
gone with him. Gomez crosses. It drops here. It's an opportunity. It's gone wide.
They're getting closer,
It's a
Wolves.
free
We
kick.
need to either
Tell you
change
what,
things
we've
or
gotta do
we need to do somebody, Rob.
They're having too much
Yeah,
of the
we're
ball.
definitely under the
Netzi, I
cosh
think
at
it
the
was,
moment.
took the shot, but there's been a
Yeah,
foul.
Sadiqi's
from
gone down.
Sadiqi.
Cayley's seems as though he's limping.
Well,
as
if you're a
well.
Wolves fan, Laura, you will want them to win. Of course you would.
Kelly's walking off the limp. Sadiqi's back on his feet.
Also
Robin
got an
Roos the
autograph
ball
for
at his
Sunderland
feet.
ball, says Doug.
Sunderland still lead 1-0. We're in the 54th minute, but it's getting on for 10-minute opening of the second half. It's been pretty much
You can
all
see how
Wolves.
quiet the Stadium of Light is.
Roofs
Don't take any
closed down
chances.
by Strand Larsen, gets it to Ballard on the right. Ballard hurried into a clearance, it's gone out. on
We're taking
halfway.
chances, Nick. That's what we're doing. Causing ourselves our own problems.
Yeah, Wolves are
Cratchy,
shaking possession at the
halfway
moment as
wide.
well.
But they will do. They need to come into the game.
Santiago
They're
in the
behind.
centre. He goes through
Yeah.
the centre circle, rolls it across to this right-hand side, then to Matt Doherty, Arias, and I think noticeably in the second half, Munetzi's playing ahead of Arias on that right-hand side. They've switched the pair
Football,
around.
other stuff. I've got a signed
Matt
Sunderland
Doherty to
shirt.
Arias
Rooster
again
Coburn
wide.
need to waken up, or
Munetzi's
this is
now
going to be a
playing
loss.
The further forward
Says Rooster. Paul
of the,
Pemberton. Probably
the
see
wingers.
Dan Neil running out today.
on that right-hand side. Played across here to Cratchy. Cratchy wide to
I
Rodrigo
did not want us to
Gomez.
defend the whole of the second half.
Rodrigo
No,
Gomez
thank
swings
you.
the ball into the penalty area, which
No.
Ballard deals with. Comes back up to the centre circle. Laid off to Cratchy.
You can tell, how
Sense the
quiet it is at the
crowd as
Stadium
well
of Light. You can sense his
Knowing that
nervousness.
they want to break this
We are under pressure.
momentum that Wolves is trying to build up here.
I'm assuming Norway
well done.
Mackem's talking about
Traore's
Strand
done well
Larsen
then
there.
to stop Wolves getting a corner by
their star
dashing
man,
back
innit?
and heading the ball out for a
Yeah.
throw.
We've got to make a change before
69%
we concede. That's the
In the
problem
last,
we've got.
since the half-time,
What
the
does he
second
do?
half has started for Wolves.
Yeah.
Do you get Mayender on?
Well, they've got
Gives
to
us
defend
something
a long,
different.
long throw at the moment. Rodrigo Gomez
But a lot of the
takes
passing's
the long throw.
backwards and sideways, like what we used to
Hurls
do.
it into the penalty area.
Yeah.
And Cayley heads it out.
But not
for
really
another
doing
throw
anything with it.
to Wolves on their left-hand side. Rodrigo Gomez again.
But at the moment, it's just like
Tallest in
Wolves
the world,
hitting the
isn't
brick
5'9".
wall and the ball's
He's
just
got a-
coming bouncing back to them straight away.
He's got a throw.
Gets hoofed into the box,
Here it comes
we header it,
again.
and it goes straight back
And,
into Wolves, and they keep
It's a
coming
Wolves
back,
player on the end
back,
of it.
back,
There's
wave
João
after wave.
Gomez, but it caught him by surprise a little bit, and he's headed it behind for a goal kick. 1-0 then still to Sunderland in the
Do we freshen
57th
things up
minute.
on the wide players? Traore hasn't got
We'd be
into it, has
nervous
he?
if we're 3-0 up to Daytona.
Yeah,
Would.
just a little bit
Lots of
nervous,
Talby
a little
on.
bit less nervous than if we were 1-0
Bienda's
or
actually heading
2-0.
out for a warm-up.
Stop being negative, says John Yu. We're doing great. Subs might make a
As
difference.
Robin Roofs again is
Please
going
put
to
this
kick
game
long.
to bed, says Norway Mackem. Fresh legs,
Get the
Regi.
ball up into
Yeah.
the Wolves
Man
half.
City 1 Everton 0. Thank you
His
for the
left
score
drives this
update.
up over the halfway line. Headed on by Isidore. Into space though. And Hugo Bueno plays it back to the goalkeeper. Isidore goes to close down. Johnston
No surprise there.
kicks
with
it
the Man
out straight to
City scores.
Siddiqui. And now out.
No, not really.
to
Mind you, saying
Arias
that Everton are not doing too
João
badly this
Gomez.
year.
Xhaka whipped the ball off his feet.
Haaland, there's a
Gomez
surprise.
thought he was fouled. The referee's
Come on,
avoided.
Sunderland, waking up this Stadium of
Wolves
Light,
get
man.
the ball
Come
up
on.
to Strand Larsen. One back by Sunderland. Rigg leaves it for Xhaka. There's another clash
clash.
of heads. Two players down, and the physios will be on.
Which will do us the world of good.
Just
to get him in,
pause the
just
game.
to get together again.
Manchester City 1, Everton 0. Munetzi's up. He's the Wolves player. Can't see who the
Yeah,
Sunderland
Talby's
player-
coming on, is it?
Talby coming on, is he?
I think Newcastle's
Yeah,
got a
Talby's
stinking
gonna
record
come
down
on.
Brighton, haven't they?
Just come on for Traore on this right hand side,
Yeah.
just to freshen things
They've
up.
got a bad record when Welbeck plays against them as well.
Hmm.
And the player down.
Oh, is it? The game's fairly
It's
even.
But he's back up
Uh,
on his feet now.
Brighton,
Alderete.
possession's about 50,
So
51, 49.
It'll be Traore. It's
I
Brighton
think
about
Traore
11
will
shots,
come off.
4 on target. Newcastle 5 shots, none on target.
Fresh
So
legs down his right hand
Brighton
side.
are shading it, and obviously
Alderete
Mr.
and,
Welbeck put the ball in the net.
And I won't be
So
surprised later on for Mayender to come on for
Yeah.
Isidore.
Yeah.
Sunderland
just to
AFC
give us
stands for
something
anxiety.
different.
Come on, Larsen, says Laura.
Munetzi and Alderete wait on the touchline on the far side. Ball dropped to Trey Hume by the referee. Back to Robin Ruffs.
Yeah, who else, of
Big
course, is
kick
Haaland.
again. He's going for these big kicks at the moment, but it's just basically giving possession back to
Yeah, I think it won't be long till we make subs, you know.
It's rolled out to
Have a
Kratzy,
quick
who's
look.
bringing this up
The
to the halfway
championship
line.
scores. So
Talby's still preparing himself
Birmingham
to
is
come on.
still
It's
1-0.
out to Rodrigo Gomez
2.
on this left-hand side. who taps
Birmingham
it back
1, Hull 2,
to
Charlton 2,
Kratzy.
Sheffield Wednesday
On to
0, Coventry
Rodrigo
2,
Gomez, now
Blackburn
João
0.
Gomez,
They've
curls
scored
the
2
ball
big
into the
goals
penalty
there then.
Great header.
Coventry's doing well,
Ballard
aren't
got above
Yeah,
him.
Nobody
Norwich
out there.
0,
He's
Bristol
cleared
0,
it. Siddiqui's cleared
Sheffield
and there's
1,
nobody there.
Sheffield
Nobody
United
there.
1-0 up
Goes
against
for a
Watford,
Wolves throw.
Stoke 1-0 up against
Just back
Wrexham,
inside their own
and West
half on
Brom
the right.
1-0 up against
Back to the
Preston.
keeper,
Hmm.
Talby,
So
Jeez,
Coventry are
there's
back to the
scores.
top.
at the edge of the pitch, waiting to come on.
Coventry are
Can't-
back on top
Official
of
has
the
board.
championship.
Ball is back
Coventry
to
are.
Weston, the
Yeah.
Wolves goalkeeper.
Go on then.
Yeah,
Can't be
they're-
much happening on the pitch if you're talking about the
Kratzy
weather
lifts
and
it over Chris
astronomy.
Riggs, swings the ball across
Well, he
the
isn't.
far
That's
side.
exactly all right,
And,
John C. Where's the mods,
it's been
Cabby?
brought out
I
by
smell the unwashed in
Santiago
this
Bueno,
chat.
and out to Doherty. Into the
Yeah, to be fair, John
Sunderland
C,
half.
I
Sunderland
did
lead
actually used to be a
1-0.
weather
We played
forecaster
nearly an
before I
hour.
retired, so
There's
that's where that
swings
chat
it across
comes
to
in.
Rodrigo Gomez.
Oh,
One ball then
there we
given
go.
away by Traore. Hugo Bueno puts the ball in the box and Ballard
Well done.
swings it away out for a throw.
You see them getting an equaliser,
Making
can't you?
silly
If we don't
mistakes.
fuck things
You
up.
can't continue doing it because sooner or later
Yeah.
you're going to get punished.
Ball swinging again by
441.
Kratzy.
Please
It was a
hit the
quickly
like
taken
button, thank
throw.
you. Hit
And
the
now
subscribe
Isidore
button
has
if
put-
you're new
well,
as
tried
well.
to get the
Tar
ball
very
clear.
much.
He's gone down. The referee's told him to get
I'm
up.
going to try to get
got
to
to get hold of the
5,000
game, Nick.
subscribers before
As
Christmas.
Wolves
It'll
come
be
again
tricky.
with Doherty out wide to Arias. And Doherty continues his run into the penalty area. Here's Munetsi on the right, drives it in. Alderete pushes it out to the left-hand side of the penalty
Give
area.
it away again.
But they've
Nick.
lost it again. João Gomez. And
We're
now
getting very sloppy.
Arias
Come on.
crosses, looking for Strand Larsen. Alderete heads it out, but it's going to come back at them. It's with Santiago
Silly
Bueno.
places.
Now down the right-hand side, João Gomez, Arias, and it's slipped inside to Doherty, edge of the area, crosses, looking for Strand Larsen, over his head, out here to Traore.
There's
on
nobody
the
there.
right-hand
Look,
side.
we've got nobody. Look,
Traore
nobody.
closed down.
He's got
by
nobody to
Rodrigo
pass the ball to.
Gomez, swings the ball into the middle.
Has Wolves changed the
More hope than
formation? Sunderland are
expectation.
struggling to
Got
deal with
nobody
it.
to pass the ball to,
Halfway line.
Nick. You know what I mean? We haven't got an
I
outlet at
think
the
we
moment.
just
Here's Kratzy.
pack the
Forwards
midfield
to
and the
Rodrigo
defence.
Gomez,
Cabby.
tackled by
We'll
Mukalu,
let
has
them
to put the foot in
come on
again.
to us.
Rodrigo Gomez gets there, Mukalu jumps in, gets the ball off him, onto the goal line in the corner, digs it out, clears it straight to Andre, who gives it to Traore, behind him is Xhaka.
2-0 Man City.
Xhaka now into the path of Siddiqui. Siddiqui out to the right-hand wing here now, and Chris Rigg into the Wolves half, cuts into the centre, finds Traore in the middle, leaves it for Xhaka in the centre circle, out to the left for Hume. Hume just taps it inside to Lefay. Lefay running an Arias. Lefay pushes the ball behind him to Xhaka. Down the left again to Hume. Hume back to Xhaka, left side of central midfield. And Xhaka back onto halfway to Alderete. Alderete down
Cabby,
the left wing
the sticker
again
roll.
to Trey Hume.
What position's
Under
Traore?
pressure. It's come back to Alderete. Slipped inside now
He's
to Xhaka.
playing.
Xhaka back to Dan Ballard in the centre circle. Out wide to Mukalu on the right. And he will play it back
Right wing,
to
left wing,
Ballard.
right wing.
Ballard in the middle. He's pushing on. Looks for a short
Come on,
pass to
Sunderland.
Lefay. Back to Alderete.
Got it. We know we've got it in us.
Onto Lefay. Back to Alderete on the left. He dinks one over the top. Looking at the run of Isidore. Isidore slips it past the keeper, but past the post as well.
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
That was
Did
good
well,
passage of
that,
play.
Characteristic outstretched foot of Isidore.
Palace have
to take
scored.
the touch
Is that
and then
right?
pushed it past the post. And it's Traore coming off, Talby coming on. Manchester City 2,
Not
Everton.
according to the BBC. Still 2-0 Bournemouth.
So Shemsdean Talby, on he comes. And he's taken up a position. There's a bit of pointing and reorganisation going on, but Shemsdean Talby is going
Have Sunderland got
across
it
to the
in them
left.
to get a second
which is
goal?
where
Can
he seems to
Isidore
be
get his
stronger
fourth goal
recently.
in as
He's
many
gone on
4
the left.
home
Riggs
games?
come on the right hand side, and Lefay's gone
Lefay's
into
got
the
a more
middle.
central
Lefay's
role.
gone more central.
It
Yeah.
was unlucky. Isidore there, like, it was a lovely
Yeah.
So they've made
technique.
the change. Sunderland in the 64th minute.
Bieber behind the ball.
Palace goal's been disallowed, is that right?
The ball out again for
BBC is still showing it as 2-0 to Bournemouth.
Okay, maybe it has been disallowed.
But that's not to say the BBC can sometimes be about a month late with their scores.
On halfway on the left. Back to Karachi. Karachi now into the middle. To Santiago Bueno. Then to Matt Doherty. Back again to the Uruguayan.
That's Traore getting a pat on the back.
Just clipped his ankles and was trying to win the ball. Tries to apologise, but Santiago
walks to the dugout.
Bueno's having none of it. And out on the left here now, Rodrigo Gomez, the ball's gone out. Throw to Sunderland on the right here.
It's been given now, has it?
Cayley's going to take this. And there's going to be a change for
BBC is still thinking about it.
Hoover, the Dutchman, who's a defender actually, is going to come on. 23-year-old as Stu leaves it now for Lefay. Or is it Talby? Talby dribbling down the left of the penalty area. Talby into the box, but straight to Munetsi, who clears.
I'm very surprised if it still stays the same at Burnley, mind. I expect Leeds to get at least something from there, but they're a decent side at home, Burnley, aren't they?
They're not bad. They're not bad.
And are they going to wait until after the throw, aren't they? Mukele's going to take. Yeah, it's a defender.
Hello to the man at the top from Laura.
Mukele then with a long throw.
Yeah, BBC finally caught up. It's Crystal Palace 1, Bournemouth 2.
But they're even behind my video printer, are they?
Pushing in the penalty area. Ballard's in there. It drops to Ballard, who headed it back down behind him, but Wolves get the ball away. Up towards
Sunderland better wake up. Wolves have come out in the second half a better team. Big Mick 84. Other than the score, what have I missed anything? We've not really missed really much, especially the second half. Treating my daughter shopping today, not being able to follow.
Through the middle, out to the left.
Yeah, quick summary for Big Mick.
Arias is down at
goal disallowed for offside, which was offside. We scored. We then hit post.
And here he is again.
Yeah, that's basically it for the first half. Wolves have had better of the game in the second half so far.
Kelly comes back now here on their side, and then
so Traore is off and Talby's on.
Into the middle.
Talby's on.
Doherty lifts one into the penalty area. Look at the Strand Larson, but Ruff comes out.
Excellent. I tell you what. That breeds confidence, doesn't it?
Yeah. Sends a signal out, doesn't it?
496, 500 now watching. Thank you.
Crystal Palace have pulled a goal back at home to Bournemouth.
So the BBC's even behind my video printer.
Yeah, they're going to make a substitution now.
Being made now by
Burnley are under the cosh though by the look of things. They had 3 shots, 2 of which were on target. Leeds have had 7. 2 of which are on target, and 64% against 36% possession for Leeds. So looks like Burnley are hanging on, and it was Ugo Chukwu who scored for Burnley.
2-2 says Stephen. What is that? Has Palace just scored again?
Liverpool in 2020,
Blimey.
and then has been let to go out on loan.
I can't keep up with this video printer at the minute.
Ports of call, Stoke being one of those there. Last season.
In about half an hour, the BBC might give me the latest Crystal Palace score.
I take it Stephen's got Sky Sports News on.
Into the middle, Andre, and out to Hoover.
Come on, Sunderland. Can Sunderland get the second goal, Rob? What do you reckon?
We can. We can.
Headed back by Hume. Now Andre to Arias. Back to Andre.
Right, we'll see Brobby and Meander come on.
In the midfield down the right, looking for João Gomez. Now he tried to turn it in quickly first time.
I don't know if he came on and he got a goal like.
Then it runs through to Munetsi, who pulls this back.
Crystal Palace
over the
2,
head of
Bournemouth
Rodrigo
2.
Gomez.
Mateta scored again, so he's got 2 today.
Who plays it behind into
Burnley
Rodrigo
2, Leeds
Gomez.
United 0.
Win it.
Is tackled by
Wow.
Isidore. And then it's given away by Rigg. Straight back to João Gomez, who drags the shot wide again.
So Rigg's giving the ball away
Tell
again.
you what, you cannot continue giving the ball away, Nick. You know, we keep saying it time and time again.
Leeds are falling apart again. Well, I'm not seeing no room until it's full time here at this scoreline.
They're making elementary mistakes.
Yeah, Yeah, Beep still
And
says
you-
1-0,
if you
but
keep doing it, they're going to
probably is
take
2-0
one of
to
them. They're going to
Burnley.
make something in one of them.
Looking nervous,
I think
Sunderland. I don't know.
Feel, never mind, hear the frustration
They
because
need
you've got the Wolves
good
analysts.
possession of play. They
and
need
they
the
are
fans
banging
to
and
wake up. They need
getting
the fans to
frustrated,
be
aren't they,
noisy.
because
The
they
stadium, I
know
like to get
they
behind
should
the
be doing
fifth
better
man.
with the opportunities they're creating.
Yep, BBC
Or
confirmed
shall
Burnley
we say
2
we're
leads.
mistakes
No.
we're making.
Yeah, I think there's been a few Spanish swear words in amongst all that lot.
Spanish square words.
I think they're mainly.
I don't want to put a curse on it, but their
Spanish.
finishing's shocking. Wolves,
Crystal
but there'll
Palace
be a
2,
time
Bournemouth
when
2.
they'll connect.
The ball floats up to Strand.
Rig is
Larsen, he
giving the
wrestles
ball
with
away
Ballard.
too many
Ballard
times,
comes away with the
Danny.
ball. Xhaka now.
Cheers for the score
Behind him,
updates, guys, in the chat of
Alderete.
the other
No.
games, not this one. Don't want any spoilers.
Dropped into the Wolves'
Big
half,
up, guys.
nobody
Hope you
there.
are good with that other
Crouchy.
Geordie lot losing.
We're in the
So far, so good,
69th
Matt.
minute.
But
Regis de Vries
things can
and
change in the
Luciano
turn of a sixpence,
Volcano
can't
are
they?
in
I'll
They
bring
can.
Leander on.
They can.
You know, some fresh legs up front, just for an outlet.
something different.
Yeah.
Cayley heads the ball away, out for a throw to Wolves on this left-hand side. Never has Regis wanted that.
yeah, Wolves change.
Second goal.
M.
Bournemouth wants
Doherty,
it now.
captain.
Crouchy to
Whoever,
João Gomez.
67.
Slipped it through here and won by
Second.
Rodrigo Gomez on the left. And João Gomez goes up to the edge of the area. And Hugo Bueno crosses, it drops, and a good
Great
save from Munetsi's shot by Roofs. Munetsi on the volley straight at Roofs.
Yeah. And every opportunity to get the putting the ball in the box because they're just hoping that Larsen gets on the end of one.
Yeah.
That's what they're hoping for. But we've got to stop the delivery going in.
Well, if this was on points, Wolves would be winning it in the second half. We've got 20 minutes to play. 1-0 Sunderland lead. But they are being tested. They are being sorely tested by Wolves in the second half.
Second best
Having a
again.
good holiday, Neil.
Having to win it back,
Thompson.
Sunderland here in the middle.
Watching
They have
from
done.
Aquatic here in
Siddiqui's
Orlando.
done that, but he's under pressure. João Gomez, is he going to give the foul?
Yeah.
He played the advantage.
Well done, Siddiqui.
But then it went nowhere, and the foul on Siddiqui draws the free kick for Sunderland in the middle of the Wolves' half. This would be a big win if they can hold on to this.
They're not making it easy, are they?
No, they're not. The 9 points clear.
They're going to make it a very uncomfortable
Wolves
20
at the
minutes, aren't
moment.
they,
They can
Sunderland?
extend that.
Yes, yeah.
Xhaka takes
So
the
what's
free
new?
kick. Out
We're
to
used to
Talby
it.
on the left.
We are
Drives
used
the ball
to it.
into the box here. Ballard was at full stretch, but he couldn't get his foot on the end of it. Ended
Great
up in
ball
the
in.
net,
What a
Ballard,
keeper
but
we
the ball
have.
didn't.
Great ball in by Talby.
We need a
More
second goal.
promising.
It's not over till the
1-0
end.
then
We do
still
need
to
that second
Sunderland.
goal.
Wolves playing out here. Here's Andre looking for Hoover on the far side. And
Watching from Aquatica, Orlando, Cabby.
ball over
Welcome,
left
Neil.
arse. I don't think it made any serious contact.
Yeah, Bristol have just
Ball
gone
back to the
1-0 up
goalkeeper.
against Norwich.
And Johnston tries to kick up.
One of
towards
his-
Strand.
one of
Sheffield
his-
Wednesday
one of
goes
his-
over
pulled the
top
ball
of
back
him, and
against
now
Charlton.
Mukeli has to get back because Munetzi's on his shoulder and he's come back to the ball's rolled back to Roofs to clear. He kicks
Just
it up
block
over
that,
the
Laura. I
halfway
think
line.
it's a mag. Just
Hugo
spamming
Bueno
the channel.
under pressure from Lefay heads it out.
Because she's not responding
throw
to
to
anything we see in
Sunderland.
the chat, and she just keeps repeatedly saying,
Almost on halfway
and that to me
on
has
the
got
right-hand side.
Newcastle fan written all over it.
Cayley's going to take it.
I don't mind a bit of banter, but when they're repetitive.
officials come
See you
out here.
later. Hello from Berwick,
And
says
Cayley's
Bacon.
standing in front of him.
Is he a national
Takes the
goalkeeper?
throw,
He
finds
is, yeah.
Isidore. Just bounced off his
Holland.
foot.
I don't think
Wolves have it
he's
back again.
represented Holland
Crouchy
at
into
full international level, but he
Santiago
certainly
Bueno
plays for
across
their
down
under
the far side.
21 team.
Hoover plays it back
Wait
to
a second.
Sam Johnston. And he passes it out past Lefay to Andre, up to João Gomez. And the Brazilian swings a lovely ball down the right wing,
Get
but
out.
too far for Hoover in the end.
I think they'll bring on a midfield player, maybe take off Chris Rigg, and I think Wilson Isidore as well. Just to freshen things up.
Yeah, yeah. BBC Radio Newcastle were in the 73rd minute. Sunderland 1, Wolves 0.
Yeah, I can see this finishing 1-1
Wolves will be
if we don't
sensing
book our
they can get
ideas up, and
something
we're
from
going to be
the game.
frustratingly constantly analysing the match, saying, why did we
Apparently
do
they're lucky
nothing
not
but
to
sit back in the
Brighton
second
last
half?
week and arguably at Tottenham as well.
Yeah.
2-1 all draws.
Laura's been blocked, Brian. She's just, you can tell when the mags because it just The boring and the
Sunderland
repetitive.
holding on to a 1-0 lead.
Not all of
Kick
them.
From Roofs over the halfway line, headed on by McKaylee.
They're obviously bored of watching their own team, aren't they?
Santiago Bueno for a throw to
Would
Sunderland
you
down
want to
the
watch them
right-hand
get
side.
beat
There's going to be
again?
more changes.
Proby.
Per Trowder's coming on.
Our defence has been the big
Per
scoring
Trowder.
threat.
Try to come on for Rig.
Yes.
Ray says draw 1-1.
And Wolves are going to make a change as well.
Would you be disappointed in a 1-1 draw against bottom of the table?
No,
For a moment.
no.
Players shirtless.
This
They're
is
gonna
the
make a
Premier
double
League,
switch, aren't they,
and
Wolves?
like we've
Long
said
throw from
since
McKaylee into
the beginning of the
penalty
match,
area. Hangs in the
Wolves
air.
are not a bad
Ballard's
team.
beaten two.
They've
not.
actually
For the
been playing
fade.
quite
There's
well.
a battle to
They
keep
just
possession.
tend-
Wolves trying to
they-
stab it away.
They just tend to
Alderete in the
concede
middle.
late
Leaves
goals
it
a lot
then
of the
for,
time.
Talby, who finds Hume, back out to Talby
Yeah.
on the left-hand side. And Talby trying to slip it through to Rig, but it's come eventually through to McKaylee on this right-hand side. There's a flag up.
Offside.
I think we'll hold out 1-0 to Michael Oliver. Matt Bullman says Roofs is your
Who are
signing
gonna
of the
bring on-
season.
They're going to make
He
a
does,
triple.
yeah, 90%.
Rockadari.
Says Malta. Jack Davies,
Triple.
Lafayette in the attacking midfield.
Substitution.
A Drinker on the left, and Mienda or Brobby a chance. They have a game on, but our game
Rockadari.
is of more
Rockadari's
interest.
gonna
Yeah.
come
Coming on.
Tolu
Yeah, Dan
Asante,
Smith Ballard has
Nigerian
had a lot of
international.
chances, but he tends to
Ballard
do that
knocks the
for
ball
us.
down to
He,
McKaylee.
and Northern Ireland for that matter.
Yeah.
He
We're gonna
gets
see
his
Mayenda come on as well for
he gets in there,
Sunderland.
puts
Trowder's
his
at
head
the edge of the pitch waiting to come on.
where the ball
Mayenda's
should
waiting
be.
to come on.
So
And Wolves readying also Fair Lopez, who's an attacking midfielder.
What a steady number of 400 odd people in the stream tonight. Thank you so much for watching.
496
Well,
watching at the
Trowder's
moment,
coming on
according
now.
to my screen,
fantastic.
Cabby.
Fantastic.
Being made.
Mind you, I've only got one
Officials just trying to get
like.
his
but-
numbers sorted out, and it is Rig.
Got 500 now. Hey, 3
Yeah.
off, 3 on.
Yeah.
Is it Chris Rig coming off?
Rig gets.
His work rate's been
Yeah,
immense.
Rig.
Yeah.
He's given away a few sloppy passes, but I'm not going to diss the lad because his work's been. His backtracking's been superb, Chris Rig, and the applause by the stadium light tells you that. John Dussaud says, need to win this one. These are the points that keep you up. Not going to get much change from City, Leicester, sorry, from City, Chelsea, Liverpool and Co.
No.
And that's with
No.
every other team in the Premier League as well,
Yeah,
actually.
and the thing is,
Scored in the week,
this
didn't he?
is the Premier League. You know,
Rodrigo Gomez is coming
it's
off.
the best league on the planet.
But it is, yeah. Well, there's nothing to say, Rob. Wolves could finish mid-table end of the season.
Larson's coming off.
I honestly think they will. I honestly think Wolves will probably end up mid-table.
Yeah.
They're not a bad team. They've got some good players. Yeah, they lost their midfield. Well, they sold their midfield engine Man United, didn't they? But
Others come off.
I tell you, it's
A big man watching him comes to stadium like Chris Rig applauds all 4 corners of the ground as he walks on
Gomez
his pitch.
come off, didn't he?
However, man, let's get
Gertrude,
behind the lads.
Which
As
Gomez?
Phillips.
Gertrude has come on
21.
for Riggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I knew Rodrigo Gomez came off. So did Arias. I'm trying to work out who the third player was that came off. Hugo
Arthur's
Vienna's
not on, is he?
there, Did João Gomez?
I can honestly say I would not get BBC Radio
One
Sunderland
of the
down
other
here in
Gomes. I've got a
Derby.
funny
No,
feeling
no, no.
João Gomez has come off as well.
That's a foul.
No, we
referee.
definitely don't get it in Devon
They try and
either,
play it up
3-star,
here
which is
towards,
one of the reasons I started listening to the
Rockadari's
to Cabby,
is a big
was
unit,
because it was one of the
6'6".
few ways I could actually find to
Rockadari.
listen to
And,
the commentary, because
well,
you
João
can't,
Gomez is
you
the other one to
can't,
come off, 'cause of course he's
a
also
lot of
on
the time they don't broadcast the commentary
4 yellow
on the
cards,
internet,
so taking
so
notice.
if you're not in radio reception area,
78th
you
minute,
can't get it.
1-0 to Sunderland.
And that's why you can get
Is
away with it, because it's a
Kratchy
watch along and
on
it's
halfway.
playing in the
By the way,
background.
Sunderland
It's
have
not
got 3
like
at the back.
They've gone.
if I was to just not
Trowder's
speak and
playing
just have this
as
commentary play for 90 minutes, then I'd get a tick off.
And Alderete.
Goal
Only
Newcastle,
opening
says Matt
Trowder
Bullman.
has to defend here because
Oh,
Hugo
that's bad
Bueno
news.
That is
finds
bad news, isn't
Kratchy, who
That is
crosses
bad news.
in towards Arakadari, who gets a header
BBC
at
might
goal, but
update
just past
itself
the post.
shortly.
As I say, Tolu Arakadari, 6'6", signed from Genk in the
Newcastle
summer.
have
Yeah.
equalised, yeah.
Yeah, Jerry Built.
6 caps
Again.
for Nigeria.
Who
One
scored?
goal in the League Cup this
Voldemort.
season against Everton.
He's been some signing for him, mind, hasn't he?
And
He
he's
has.
got bright yellow boots. I mean, he stands out, doesn't he?
You would if you're 6'6".
Yeah. Brighton 1, Newcastle 1. Voltamado's got the equaliser for Newcastle.
Looks like he's going to be one of their signings of the season.
Yeah, Lord Voldemort again. Yeah.
He could do some damage against us, you know, if we're not on fire.
Yeah, he's a big lad, isn't he? He's a big lad. He's good with his feet as well. That's which is unusual because, you know, Peter Crouch was great in the air, but he was a bit rubbish with his feet.
3-star says, no Radio Derby on match day is always worth tuning in for a laugh.
In the 79th minute, Xhaka's going to take the free kick in the
Please, Sunderland, one more. Well, I'm hoping.
Yeah, Paulo's got a bet on, I think. Gabby. He's got something to win 2-0. Yeah.
Home. Can they do so again this afternoon? Xhaka floats the ball up into the penalty area, looking for Ballard.
Corner.
Is it a corner? Is it? No.
Told Pembroke 9 points above relegation as it stands. Need to hold out there with our fixtures up and coming.
Edges past him on his way back up to defend. Johnson retrieves the ball. Will kick.
We definitely need another goal. Wolves looking better. They've been the better side second half.
Sunderland half.
They have.
Johnston puts his right foot through it, then over the halfway line. Hume gets a strong header to it. Drops back down to Santiago.
That's gone out.
And that went out.
You're right, Dougie, we do. We've got the better big man. Got a couple of them. We've got the big man up front. We've got the big man at the back as well.
Up front. This throw has been left to Trey Hume to take. Cayley's back in the centre circle. Drops to Taubie. Taubie plays it off a Wolves player, runs back into the path of Xhaka, who's trying to find Sadiki in the corner, but it will run behind for a goal kick to Wolves. Someone will be fine with that.
I hate to admit it, but Voldemort is really good.
In any danger at the moment.
The thing is, he's a lucky striker because he tends to score. The ball hits him and it goes in the net. I mean,
every opportunity to get
that's what he did for Germany the other day. Ball hit his shoulder and went in against Northern Ireland. So
Taubie running at Hoover.
Riggs off, John.
Some movement.
Strand Larsen coming back to defend here, and Taubie slipped inside, gone round the back of the midfielder. Andre tried to thread it through to Lefay.
One of his,
but it was cut out.
Wolves will fight, of course they do.
Munetsi.
They will.
It's been played out to Lefay on this right-hand side. Inside to Trauder, back to Mukiele, Xhaka, back to Mukiele on the right-hand side, and he will bring it back to the halfway line and play it back to Dan Ballard. The 81st minute, cross to Alderete. Sunderland leading 1-0. We're live on BBC Radio Newcastle. Wide then again to Taubie.
I like that one, Angela.
Forwards. And it's been won back by Wolves, and on halfway it's slipped across here by Lopez.
Quite just I've heard the stadium we've liked this season.
He gets the ball back, the Spaniard, Fair Lopez, on the left.
Good afternoon, Scots, we're here.
Crutchy has Hugo Bueno wide, he goes for him, and then it's played on to Munetsi.
Hello to the 527 watching. Please hit the subscribe button, click the thumbs up as well. Thanks. Can Sunderland kill this game off?
Lefay now is Sunderland looking to break. Mienda's looking to make
Tony
the run.
Huntington, yeah, you're right. Ballard did play against Voldemort or Northern Ireland, and he did have him in his pocket.
Yeah,
but Voldemort managed to get his shoulder to a ball that went in. Rather than he scoring it, it hit him.
Aye.
They'll take the time with a free kick.
Yeah, you're right, Andrew. He did. Mickey Quinn was just like that. He, you know, the ball hit him and went in the net. I mean, it was the other one. It was the
1-0 Sunderland lead. Mukiele's goal in the
a few years back.
17th minute.
Ball hit his butt and went in the net against Everton.
Disallowed in the 10th minute.
Do you know what? That is still a sign of a good striker because he's there at the right place at the right time.
Free kick.
Yeah.
With his left. Swings it across the corner of the penalty area.
When we have attacking at the minute, Sunderland, though, it's breaking down too quickly. Wolves. I'd like to see us keep out of it a bit more.
He's going to take a long throw. Nordi Mukiele. 46,578 the attendance today. Played their part. Mukiele then with the long throw.
I'm not going to do what Sunderland are. They're going to make us wait and wait and wait.
Xhaka's on his shoulder. Nordi Mukiele.
2-1 to Brighton, is that right? So their opponent says 2-1. And Angela's gone, yeah.
Mukele's throw hangs in the air. Headed in the air by Hoover, I think it is, and then headed out by
Took a while for the beat to catch up, of course.
Then back down to Alderete.
It'll be full timing by the time of the
Get it from the assistant.
Yeah.
And the ball comes all the way back to Siddiqui. And Siddiqui plays it back to Robin Ruffs.
He couldn't run, Andrew.
He puts his right foot through it from just outside the penalty area. Mienda, he just let it slip away underneath his foot. And Hugo
Pretty
Bueno
flat second
is able
half
to
from
get it
Sunderland,
eventually
isn't
back
it?
through to the goalkeeper. And Santiago
Yeah,
Bueno
we've sat
coming
back.
away with the ball now.
We're trying to settle a 1-0 lead.
Up to the
You
halfway
can't do
line.
that,
Just
Roland.
makes you nervous.
He's appealing for some help, and he's played the ball back to Santiago Bueno.
If we got a second, you'd see the stadium like you'd hear it come alive, wouldn't you?
Midfield,
Oh God, yeah.
calling for it on the far side. There's Chachua. He'd made a run on, but he's come back to Karachi on the left-hand side here.
It's sad for me as a Wolves
again
fan, but I think Sunderland are going to win. I wouldn't say that, don't
Bueno
you?
and
I don't know how you can say that. You've been on top the whole of the second half.
Onto Chachua. Wide, comes back inside.
You're far from out of it,
Andre,
mate.
back
Still
to
1-1
Santiago
Brighton.
Bueno
All
in
right.
the centre circle.
Yeah.
Karachi out wide again to Hugo
Somebody says 2-1 in
Bueno.
the
Got
chat,
Head
I don't know
Trowder in
what
front
that
of him.
was
It's
for.
played back to Karachi. Across the middle of the pitch to Andre, just to the right of the centre circle. 85th minute. Sunderland still lead 1-0. The ball played down to Munetsi, who crosses. It comes down off Strand Larsen, and then Arikadaki's Darius chance swings over the bar.
Time added on, 4 minutes again, you think?
And,
Yeah.
It's been hard as any injuries. The only times added on it'll be for the
1-0
subs.
Sunderland lead, goal
Yep.
kick to
You
Sunderland.
can't even pause the add time for goals
This is the
scored
moment
because
they're
there's been
really gonna
nothing.
have to concentrate
You think you
because
scrape a
they're
goal,
doing
says
it.
Dan.
Yeah, they've got to dig
1-0.
deep.
Two proper football clubs, Sunderland and Wolves. Oh yeah, massively.
Two very historic football clubs.
Robin
I mean,
Ruffs, all the players, you could throw a rug over them down here. On this near side, Michael Proctor's now in the
44,000
conversation
fans.
with
Sunderland are back in the big
Regis
time.
Rees.
it's going to be
Goes
54
Lienga,
when they
win
had
the
the
header.
extension.
Trachu who won it, and then Strand Larsen looking
It's
to
offside.
through to Trachu. To Trachu. Flag stayed down, and he couldn't get the shot away.
Brighton's
He
2-1
looked
up.
offside to me.
Former Hellas Verona
Welbeck again.
Not according to the Babe, but
winger.
the Babe are like
Brighton 2, Newcastle 1.
hours behind.
It is.
Danny Welbeck again.
Danny Welbeck.
Oh, hey!
Hey, I'm not laughing.
The Max Slayer strikes
Danny
again, eh?
Welbeck's got he's certainly got the sign.
I'm not just laughing just yet because we've got our match to concentrate on here. It could very well finish 2-1 Wolves. I'm saying now. I'm not laughing and challenge. It's funny, but I'm not broadcasting it as much yet.
Ah, the BBC have finally thought of Danny well, it's his goal, but it's still got it as 1-1.
It's a header back from Alderete. Oh, sorry, from Hume to Robin Ruffs. Got low, stooped down to nod it back to Ruffs. And there's an injury to a Sunderland player.
Shaka, isn't it? Is it? No, no.
Not Xhaka.
Give up with
Xhaka
the BBC.
towards it. It's Siddiqui again. He's lying down at the edge of I mean, after... Was it Siddiqui
Hayden says 2-0
Sunderland
full time.
Went down injured.
Sunderland just look a mile away from scoring the second half.
With
He
Michael.
made that tacit admission that, well,
I think there's going to be
Siddiqui's
3
gone
minutes
down now
left,
at the
isn't
edge
there,
of
of normal
the
time?
Centre circle in the 87th minute.
87th minute. How's your anxiety?
I'm not sure whether it's
10 being the highest,
sometimes.
0 being the
He's
lowest.
got to
Mine's
add
about
it up.
7 at the minute.
Yeah, I would
3-2,
have
is that
said-
right, Paul?
Yeah.
You know what, Rob?
I would have said,
Kaylee's goal, the
about
difference
7
between
for
the
me
two
as well.
teams in the 17th minute.
Ah, the BBC
But,
have finally updated the
Wolves have
score.
been the better team in the second half.
They have indeed. Yeah.
Much the better team. Siddiqui's just he's just crouched, just sitting on his backside.
Yep.
And, clutching his shin, actually.
Christie
not his
scored
ankle, his
in the
shin. That seems to
89th
be
minute for Bournemouth.
the issue in this
So
particular
Bournemouth are
instance.
3-2
An
up at
opportunity
Crystal
for
Palace.
maybe a Dan Neil to come on
He thinks he wonder, didn't he?
for the last 10 minutes or so.
Just keep it tidy, keep possession, don't
Come
give
on,
the ball away
Sunderland.
anything.
Where Bournemouth have
Anything
scored.
rash.
Come on, Sunderland, do the second
no,
score.
He's okay. He's
Yeah,
running off.
Paolo's got money on this game, I reckon.
Isn't he?
Got
I'm on
bounce back
beer and
ability.
volume. Simon says 9.
It's Crystal Palace 2, Bournemouth 3
554 now watching CABBIE.
Need a eh?
So long, it's gonna be a throw, but this will be
554
back to
watching.
the
Oh, that's
keeper from
incredible.
Wolves. Back to Robin Ruffs. From,
You mate Brett Gibbs is at the games laughing because Welbeck's got a second.
Ruffs picked it up in front of
Wolves fan here says Eddie.
Siddiqui
Would be 10, but getting used to the pain, so 7. We've been there many times. It's not over yet. Europe, here we come, says David. Rookie Derek, Whiskey and Valium. Just one more goal. Oh, dear, I hope so.
Yeah,
you always do the watch-alongs, Mara. I do. Me and Rob and his dog, we all do the watch-alongs. Yep.
Sunderland half. Siddiqui waiting to come back on. He's allowed back on now. Gets the tap on the back from the fourth official. Hume will take the throw on that far side.
GG, son from a Wolves fan. Welcome, Dungeon.
As Siddiqui joins play on that far side. As Hume
4 or 5 minutes added on, I would say.
Mienda comes back for Lefay to try and knock up through to Mienda again, but Wolves defending, get the ball away. Now with Kratchi, and he swings his foot through it high up towards Arakadari. Comes down to Strand Larsen, laid off behind him to Lopez. Lopez now to his right to Hoover. And out to
going to get added time on
crosses.
Yeah, I think there's a few Italian viewers today that have got money on the game, and some are winning 2-0, so they're hoping for a second.
In the last minute of the 90.
Well, I really hope for the Italians at the right.
Reese has gone down. How much I think he's asking. Anthony Backhouse is going to get added on here. Robin Ruffs with the goal kick. Sunderland with the lead at the moment, 1-0. And that, if they hold on to that lead, would open up a 12-point gap on Wolves at the bottom. Nottingham Forest lost earlier today as well. They were
574. That's cracking. That hit the subscribe button if you need. Support the MACKEM channel.
Bottom teams.
Thanks for the 3 subscribers. Thank you. Stadium sounds quiet.
Well done, Jacko. Good.
It's anxiety, John Dussault.
Yeah, I think the anxiety level in the stadium are up to about 8.5 at the moment.
6 minutes.
So 6 minutes to see out, a little bit less now.
What?
As the ball is kicked over Mienda's head up into the centre circle.
Bloody referees in Newcastle.
Phone in follows, of course. You can have a say. Your say with Benno. 0800 234 6565 is the number to call.
Oh, my man.
321 333 if you want to WhatsApp us a message, put BBC.
Yeah, 1-0 will do.
Your message or 81333 on the text.
The trouble is 1-0.
Not whether
a shot from the edge of the area, which takes the
free kick. What's he given?
What's he given here? Corner, I think. It looks as though it's the corner's been given to Wolves. So
I don't know where they get the 6 minutes from, Tony. I really didn't.
It's only Wolves' second corner. Hugo Bueno is going to take this on the left-hand side at the north end of the stadium.
Saudi tax on the stoppage time.
Played a minute,
concentration here.
6. 1-0 Sunderland lead. Corner to defend, and Hugo Bueno poised, hands on his hips at the minute to take the corner kick for Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Sunderland win. You take your wife out for a coffee, says Doug.
That'll be a morning coffee, Doug, of course, because it's quite early where you are.
Been keeping a careful eye on the players in the box. Left arm raised by.
Let's keep it right now, lads.
And
we look terrible in the second half.
Swings out,
says
away through the penalty area. And chase for Alderete.
I wouldn't say much terrible. I think it's the case we're just sitting back and just trying to think we've got this, which is risky, very risky.
He's come back on it. Now he's found Talby. Talby and Lefay. 2 against 1. 2 against 2 now. As Talby still goes, he tries to tip it through.
Get in.
And an own goal.
Get in!
Yes!
Get in!
There you go, Paolo.
Yes!
There's the second one in.
But he plays it past the goalkeeper.
Get in!
In the 93rd minute, Sunderland wrapped the game up 2-0.
Come on, me buddy boys!
Queen need, by the way.
Oh, get in!
Can't believe it.
And the relief of the stadium alight.
Any.
What a finish. I mean, great run from Talby.
It was. You've got to say, since he's come on, he's looked lively, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And he's tried to play that ball through,
tried to
cut it out.
What a break.
I'll tell you
What a break from
fantastic
Talby this finish. Winner on the left there.
Santiago Virgini, eat your heart out.
Oh, that's a bit of luck there, but I'll take that.
Yeah.
Sunderland's
the defender and went in.
Since 1968.
Come on, the lads.
Own goal from Ladislav Krejci stretching to cut out Talby's cross.
Oh, no. By the way, is that Siddiqui down again?
Probably.
Yeah. Probably. Tell you what. Excellent.
Oh,
Tell you
what a
he's
return
got
to the
shift in
Premier
lad,
League.
you know,
Come
and he's
on.
not fully fit, is he?
Yep.
No. 2-0.
Make a substitution. Don't take him off. Dan
Who sang that? Colin Major.
Analysts have disappeared.
Eh?
Glad all over.
Glad
Thank you
all
for that.
over.
They're not
It's a
hanging around.
60s
Dan
band.
Neal gonna
Come
come
on,
on
let's
then.
get carried away.
Herman's
This'll be for
Hermits,
Siddiqui,
was
won't
it?
Yeah,
Penalty for
Siddiqui
Crystal
coming
Palace. Who had that bet on, says Malta.
on. So in the 19th.
Oh, what their number 37 was playing at, I do not know.
Came in the 93rd.
But
Siddiqui's
we
coming
have to
off,
be putting
Dan
the
Neal's
opposition
coming on.
under threat for them to score an own goal, and I
2
always
more
say
Premier
that.
League minutes for Dan Neal.
You've got to be putting the opposition under threat for them to score an own goal.
Sunderland
You do.
are gonna
Listen
open
that,
up quite
listen
a
that.
gap on the bottom three.
Listen to that noise.
Gives themselves some breathing space.
Yeah,
There's
you
mischief.
get thrown. You get
Comes
thrown out,
Siddiqui. Dan
Malta.
Neal comes on in the 95th minute.
You're going to get thrown out, aye. Malta will be having a tent outside the
Small
hotel.
faces, was it? Small faces.
Siddiqui.
He's got a motor, hasn't he? Got a little
He's got an engine.
dynamo in there.
He's got an engine. And how old is he?
Terrific.
20.
Ah, Dave
Yeah,
Clark
yeah.
5 as well. Big glad all over.
Only young.
He's got a chance.
Well, how's your luck, Wolves? They've
Yep.
been the better team in the second half.
Good on,
but,
Jonathan.
Unfortunately,
Being the better
football
team in
can
the
be cruel
second half, but
sometimes.
it's the scoreline that matters.
And they were
It's as
undone by
simple as that
break.
now. How many times
Talby
have we been the
and
better
then
side and
Krejci
we've not come
stretching
away
out
with
his leg
anything?
and driving the
Yeah,
ball past his
there
head.
is that to it.
Nothing Sam Johnson could have done about that. Completely wrong-footed him.
Has Palace scored? Is that right? Am I right to say Palace have equalised?
Crystal Palace had a penalty.
Up to the edge of the Sunderland penalty area. Regis has got his second goal. Probably not in the manner he expected to get it.
BBC might
But he's got
update
his
it
second
before
goal.
full time.
We're in the last
Yeah,
minute
Crystal
of the
Palace
sixth, and I
3.
think we'll get more.
Mateta.
Oh, too easy.
That's
As,
3 he's got
Hugo
today.
Bueno goes round Lefay. Crosses.
So
finds
3-3.
Akara-
Oh,
Palace.
what a
found,
block
Akaradari, but he was blocked
by Ballard.
by Ballard.
I tell you what a tackle.
Congratulations, says
That was a
Paolo.
good-
Great
Don't
game.
concede.
Well, thanks everybody for
Ballard,
tuning
if they'd
in
scored
to
then, they
Matt
certainly
Cabby
would
and
have
Rob
been lively the last
and
couple
his
of minutes
and his dog.
Clean
Hit
sheet.
the
Ball comes
subscribe
back in
button if
again,
you
though,
can,
from Hoover.
and thank you.
And Trouder
For the
heads
3
it down.
subscribers, hit the thumbs up.
Kelly knocks the ball
Yeah,
out,
I can just
but it's
see,
won
I
back
can
by
just see
Hugo Bueno.
Malta in this
He's
5-star
found
hotel he's in,
now
going
Hoover,
absolutely
who plays it
bananas
wide.
when we scored the
Oh, I
second
can,
one.
I can see it and all.
He's going to try and bring it in, although he rolls it back into the path of Hoover, who shoots straight at his fellow Dutchman.
Good performance
He's
today, do you
counting,
think,
he's
then, Rob?
counting. 3. 4,
First half we
5,
were okay. First
6,
half
drop
of the
the
first
ball,
half we were
Drop the
good.
ball, he's still
Second
getting-
half of the
he's just
first
got it
half we
away
let
in
Wolves
time,
come
Bobby
back
Ruffs.
into it once we
Big
scored.
kick upfield
Second half we've
into
been
the, right
average,
foot of
I think.
Sam Johnston. We're into the 7th minute.
I would
Yeah.
say we've
Time
been
being added
average,
on at the end of the game.
average second
Sunderland
half,
leading
but
2-0.
comfortable.
It's,
Yes, yeah, we never
free
looked
kick to
like we were
Wolves.
going to really
Just on
concede,
halfway.
but
And it's
you're
almost
welcome
like
3-star Reds.
it's almost like Sunderland have like sort of looked and thought, well, Wolves, is this all you've got to offer? Because they've handled everything that's come in. They've defended superbly well.
They certainly had
Yep.
much of the possession. They've had a few
Great block
chances.
again.
I mean, Roos, let's be face it.
And
How many
there's
times have we
a-
shouted, Roos? He's had
Still
out today.
not cleared.
Yeah, he
Santiago
hasn't.
Bueno, great save by Ruffs at the
Apart
front
from
of the
there.
post as it's
Apart from
driven
now,
at him
yeah.
on that right-hand
You're welcome,
side
Brian.
by
You're welcome,
Krejci, trying to
Gordon.
make amends for his own
struggling to
goal.
get
Black and Mike, you're welcome.
And now it's come back to
Let's
the
see.
check.
How many
Krejci,
saves? He's
who
had to
slips
make
it
one
through to
save.
Lopez,
Wolves have had
into
10 shots,
Hugo Bueno,
one of which was on
and then
target.
A shot blocked from Arakadari, and it's cleared again.
Mind you saying that we had 8 shots, 2 which were on target, but we got
to make the break.
Go on.
Mienda's still going.
Go on.
Mienda's still going.
Who's
He's
with
got
him? Is
support.
that Xhaka with him?
Mienda in the penalty. Oh, he's just tackled at the last.
I tell you what.
Yeah, it's a corner to Sunderland.
Xhaka, well done, because he's just ran 50
You're welcome, Mike.
yards
Cheers.
there. Brilliant.
Yeah, Wolves had one shot on
Support
target.
him.
Mateta just missed for
Mienda,
Palace.
That's it.
Get in.
2-0 Sunderland win.
Come on.
thanks Eddie Fung.
They're opening up.
Good old ground, Molyneux.
It's a
Been
huge
there a
win.
couple of
On the bottom
times.
three is a
Used
massive
to
win.
Huge win.
had
Massive
friends
win
at
for
uni
Sunderland.
down in Wolverhampton or at
That's
Wolverhampton
12 points clear
back in
of
the
Wolves at
80s.
bottom of the
You know,
table.
if it was the other way around,
used to
we
drink
would be, what,
in
6
the
points?
quite a few of the pubs around Molineux.
Wow. Well. That's just class. That is just quality, innit? Yeah, I mean, look, Wolves are going to come out of the second half, but I do think Sunderland have dealt with it. Second half, they've had a lot of possession, but I think Sunderland have dealt with it, and it's proved to be lethal when we've gone forward on the counter attack. It's been lethal. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, and that's where we excel, is counter attacking.
Yeah.
As long as the defence is solid, there's a high chance that we'll score against any team in the Premier League on the break, because we are quick up front.
Absolutely. Cheers, 3-star Reds. It's going to be interesting to see who you get. I knew straight away when you got Ange Posta Superglue that you were like, nah, wasn't going to work. Nice start to my Sunderland Sunday, says Nathan. Till the end. Let's get carried away. That's what I say.
Cheers,
another nervous few minutes. Davey, top left there, be chuffed a bit with that.
Nath, Daytona, and John, and Cole.
Any full times in the Premier League yet, Rob?
You will let me just double check. Right, so Brighton beat Newcastle 2-1. Burnley beat Leeds 2-0. 3-3 at Crystal Palace. 2-0 at Man City. And 2-0 at the Stadium of Light. So they're all final full-time scores now.
Final scores.
And table-wise, you've got Man City on top on 16. Arsenal second with a game in hand on 16 points. Then Liverpool on 15 points with a game in hand over Man City. Bournemouth are fourth on 15. And then you've got Tottenham, Chelsea, Sunderland all on 14 points in 5th, 6th and 7th on goal difference. 8 for Tottenham, 7 for Chelsea, 3 for Sunderland. And then you've got Crystal Palace, just a point behind us on 13. Brighton on 12, in 9th place. Everton in 10th place. The other team from Manchester in 11th place on 10 points. And then there's the Barcodes in 12th on 9 points. Villa 13th, Fulham 14th, Leeds 15th, Brentford 16th, Burnley out of the bottom 3. They're on 17th now. Forest, West Ham and Wolves complete the table.
Cheers for that, Rob. Spot on. Grandad, have a good weekend, Cabby and Rob, everyone. See you, Geordie. Daytona Fire, catch you later. Celebrate your takeaway tonight. Don't blame you. I've got my kebab from last night. Night, lads, says Michael Oliver. See you. Cheers, lads. Colin Pemberton, 7th, says Janet. Now for Cabby and Rob everybody. Singing Wise Men Say. I don't want to get shut down.
You don't want to hear me singing.
2 off top, says Cole. Another nervous few minutes to come, guys. No, we've done the job. Still above the scum, says Colin Major. Well, we've extended our thing, but look, we're just focusing on one game at a time, and I'm certainly not getting to the stage now where I'm not afraid going to Chelsea and this and that. Are you? Really?
Not really. Because I mean, if we turn up and take our chances, we can beat any team in this league. It's just, we don't often take our chances early in the games. We get them, but we don't always take them. And if we can do that, then, there's no reason to fear any team in this league. Apart from perhaps Arsenal and Liverpool and Man City, and possibly Chelsea. But if it's, we can beat any team in this league. It's as simple as that.
I see. Yeah, we can, Rob. Have you ever watched The Royal Family, the comedy show?
I do, yes.
Have you seen the famous meme that goes around that says, Anthony, get the club biscuits out. The richest club in the world's got beat again.
Yep.
That's making this round straight away. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great first week. That was well worth waiting for, wasn't it?
It was. It seems an age since we lost to Man United. It's only 2 weeks, but it seems an age. But I think we've got 2 more games, and then there's another international break, possibly 3.
Oh, dear. It's great, isn't it? I'm loving life as a Sunderland fan at the minute. I mean, Peter Nicol, great result again. Can have a few drinks for my birthday. Yeah, enjoy your birthday. Happy birthday again, Peter. David Graham, at least now we have got more points than Derby County record of 11 points. That's nuts when you think of it that way, isn't it?
Yeah, we're not far off our previous record low score in the Premier League either.
Yeah, I know.
I think ours was 16, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we're 2 points behind that with how many 30 games to play? I think we might beat that.
I mean, are you confident enough yet to see our Sunderland will stay up this season?
Yes, I think we'll stay up.
Cheers for the 6 subscribers. Thank you very much. You confident?
I'm fairly confident in saying that. Yes, I think we will stay up. There are at least 3 teams that are worse than us in the Premier League. At least, probably quite a number more. I honestly think mid-table is not unrealistic. At the outside, top 8 possible, but I think that'd be pushing it. Bearing in mind, we do have a bad December in terms of games, and then we've got a lot of players are probably going to be missing in January for the AFCON. So,
and on a plus side as well, so's other teams. No, we're not necessarily going to lose against the big sides. And also we have got another January transfer window coming up.
Yep, that is very true. That is very, very true.
And
as long as we don't sign any Crocs from Liverpool, we'll be all right, mate.
How many points have we got now?
We're on 14.
If somebody told you that we would have 14 points on by the 10th of October, by the 18th of October, what would you have said?
I would have laughed at them. I would have said, no, I don't think we'll be. I think we'll have maybe 7 or 8, but I don't think we would have had 14. But absolutely stunning.
Mind the gap, says Philip. Enjoying the start of the season, a long way to continue. Tough games coming next, but I'm confident and I think the team will be up for it. Buzzing. David Graham, by the way, I heard it's Sunderland's best start to a top flight season since 1968-69 season, according to Sky Sports. Well, Rob, I'm going to leave the stream now. I've got some bits and bobs to do in the house. I'm going to do another quick little review of the match. I'll be also doing a match analysis video, but I won't be doing any of the video. I'll be just showing like graphics, like how we've done. And unbelievable football. It's just, you love Sunderland. So I will end the stream now. 3, 2, 1. So thanks from Rob and his dog. Thanks for tuning in. Have you enjoyed it, Rob?
Very much so. Very much so, Cabby.
And we'll be live on for the Sunday FC Premier League show on Monday 8 till 9. So you're welcome to join us then.
Yeah,
so
I'll be there.
Enjoy your Saturday.